All right, everyone, we're live, and it's another RaddTitan chat. I thought I'd take over because George just stuffed his face with quavers as he was about to
Just put a
speak.
quaver in my mouth, yeah. I just
Yeah.
had a nice bit of cheesy goodness.
All right. So another week, another chat, and we're here, number 237. We took the day off yesterday, so we come back today. We've got a lot to go over. We're going to go over that longest running statue chat, all that baloney that like George has to go over. If you're here, make sure you give us a like and all of that. Yeah,
That was the worst introduction ever. Okay, let me just take over.
I haven't had a drink
yet.
So,
if you don't know,
let me crack. No, I'm going to open the bowl. Then that's one thing.
Yeah, I would advise you do that and liven yourself up a little bit. So I'm George or Gio, and that's Alex over there. We're going to be running through the latest updates. We've got a lot of stuff to go through. There's been some nice. Over the last 7 to 8 days, there's been a lot of shares from Sideshow. There's been a lot of pictures and stuff to go over. So we'll be going through some bits and pieces, latest company updates from everybody else, anything that's shared. So hopefully we'll have the stuff from Queen Studios, Weta, Collectibles, XM Studios, all Prime One, all the big boys will be going over. And we'll also be fielding your questions as well at the same time. So if there's anything you want us to go over, anything you want us to cover or talk about, we will be doing that. If you want to support the channel, you can donate to do a super chat, as little as a couple of quid, as much as a drink. And, we really appreciate it because we don't get monetized for a lot of our videos because we can't play nice 9 times out of 10. Actually, probably 10 times out of 10.
I can show you. Yeah. I can actually pull up on the screen.
I'd rather not. I'd be upset with myself.
I can show on the screen. Look, if I go here and go to our studio, and let me wait for that to load up. Click on live.
This is going to be depressing.
Yeah. So
you have made from YouTube this year £7.
Oh no, not that. So basically, if I share the screen, this shows how many times that it's not letting us monetize because of the fact we talk, swear, and whatever else we do. So if I just go, oh, okay, I've got to do it that way then. An entire screen. So it's gonna go like magic like that, and then I'll click here. Can you see that?
A little bit.
All right, so this is our YouTube side. So basically, it's got every single thing where the top one today we're on, it says it's monetized at the moment. And then when you look underneath, every single one underneath is limited.
Is that the chat?
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait a minute. 226 was okay. Yeah.
That was 11. What was that? That was 11 chats ago.
222 was okay.
Okay, I don't care. Go back.
Yeah, so most of them are not fine. So we don't get. They don't like monetizing us. So yeah.
Hard work. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be going through that and sharing some bits and pieces. May have some fan art stuff. I actually didn't send Alex any pictures today because I've had a bit of a busy day.
You didn't. And the funny thing is, literally as we're talking, I've got a second screen set up so I can actually monitor stuff. And there's actually pieces still coming in at the moment because Queen Studios have got some reveals going on. And
sweet.
So basically,
keep them coming, people. Keep them coming.
Well, yeah. So I need to basically make sure that I get those ones all covered. They've just posted the Joker police officer one, haven't they?
Oh yeah, it's been revealed, has it?
Yeah.
The Dark Knight one.
Yeah. So I'm just copying that across now, and I'll keep looking hopefully until this is the smaller version of it. I'll keep looking until the chat goes. Once the pictures start coming in, though, once we start showing them, unless we go out and come back in, we can't really show anymore. So that's the smaller one, and I'll keep an eye on that.
Sweet.
How's your kind of collectible week been?
That's been all right. I don't think I've been relatively conservative at the minute. I'm trying to do a deal at the moment. I'm waiting to get a price on something. So I may have a lead on the XM Moon Knight, getting that. So I'm waiting for the details on that. But that's a big one for me. So
we had this conversation the other day, and you were saying that was one of your only regrets.
It's my biggest one. It's My biggest
Biggest
one.
one. Oh, okay. Oh, so you
I
haven't
blame-
many regrets.
I have a few regrets. I'm not, I'm not perfect, but definitely doing that trade with Mike Wells. I should listen to his wife. I knew that out of the two of them, the wife is the smarter one. I should listen to Vanessa.
You definitely should have.
She should have told me, it's good to be like, you on that crap.
No, she called
Anti-venom by bird shit, man, yeah.
Yeah.
And you just can't unsee it. Once she says that, you're like, it does look like bird shit, man. It really does look like that. Christ.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of those things though. Like, it's like when
Horrible,
someone
man.
says something about even like a pose on a statue, and there's something that's just a bit askew, and you're just like, you don't notice it, but as soon as someone says, "I like it," but that thing he's doing with his hand, it reminds me of Michael Jackson, or some little comment like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah. Annie, you okay? You okay, Annie? You start like singing Smooth Criminal, and
it's like the OGPF in it. He's like trigger finger. Captain America. He's got his hand down by his side. And he should have a gun in his hand because his hand is like that.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Venom because he's like holding a hot dog or something.
That one,
yeah. All right, so in the chat today we got we ain't got him. Deadpool Red Suit, 56 minutes to wait. I'll be asleep by then. Catch a recording Friday or Saturday. As I might go to see the Suicide Squad Friday night. Getting good reviews actually. Suicide Squad. Happy JCG. I hope you're doing all right. He's done an old Greg Valentino and he's got an arm infection. So hopefully you go all right, mate.
He's got an arm infection.
Yeah, I made a joke with because Greg Valentino got his synfol, didn't
he? Started stabbing himself with a needle, didn't he?
Here's a 3 thumbs up.
But you want us to pay for it?
Yeah. See you on the rerun. Thankfully, I don't work at 3 a.m. tomorrow, so I can actually tune in the whole stream tonight. Awesome.
Sweet.
TikTok, Mr. Wick.
Happy to have you.
Because we've moved the time for the chat, so we weren't late, okay?
That's why we moved it.
Yeah. Good evening, chaps. Hope all's hunky-dory. Hope all's good.
All gravy, baby.
Stucker. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Forensic Collect. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's staying cool. Actually, quite hot here. It's quite warm.
It's getting nice.
Been raining now and then. Flicked the Olympics on yesterday, and a British rider in the dressage had a horse called Geo.
Who should say it was a horse?
Yeah.
Could have been me.
Yeah. Nick Chesh, how's it going?
Don't doubt I can point them toes, man. Don't you worry about
that. Yeah. AC Luda, what's up, the RT crew? What's up?
Yo, brother.
Welcome, RaddTitan. What's up, guys? Vibe2L, how's it going?
Yo. It's a handsome looking dude. That was.
Bot run. Mind Spice, yo, and hello. Good to see you both, Alex. Hope the move has gone or going well. It's going slow, yeah. Yeah, we won't go into that. Anton in the house, hello. With his
yo,
is that Jamiroquai or is it like gorillas?
It does look that's Jamiroquai,
yeah. Jesus got a tornado warning in the next 40 minutes. Wow, get to the basement.
Get in a bath, bitch.
Mike Hilton, sorry, how's it going?
Yo.
Boombuck, stay safe. Darren Crofer, hope you're both doing well. Gio, did you know much about Man U defender, 20-year-old? What's that? Dishon
Bernard.
Hopefully he's coming to Hull on loan.
Mate, any academy players that you can get out of Man United is going to be a win for you. Got the greatest academy in world football. So, congratulations and jubilations. Happy birthday to you. King
Darkcross. Hi, gents. Discuss the Kucherek brothers, Kaharek brothers even. Bowen, we got some of those. And the Sideshow. We got all that in the chat coming.
Definitely will be going over all
Robert Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Got a drink ready, and I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts on the Sideshow Venom and Carnage. Did that last week, buddy. Sorry. Did those last week.
You better get watching last week's chat. Stay up to date.
RaddTitan, Yo-Yo, boys, and chat. I hope you had a good week. Love from Montreal.
Mad love,
hope you're doing well. And hope all's going well with the sourcing merchandise and stuff today. What did you think of the King Grayskull in Masters of the Universe being replaced by King Willy from Predator 2? I didn't know it was King Willy from Predator 2. I was taking the piss.
You've seen the eyes of the demon.
Yeah, he's taking the piss.
Doesn't matter.
Do you want to go into Masters of the Universe? Or
Happy to.
I mean, we got Martin Spice in the house. I'd like to know what Martin Spice thinks about that. All right, we got a bot here. Let's block them.
Did you just share that?
Did I?
Yeah, saw it. I definitely saw it.
I meant to click block. I must have done.
I thought that must be what's his name. Looks like something he would say.
Or BMR, yeah.
Yeah, definitely looked like something he would say.
I clicked it to block it.
It's hard with the Masters of the Universe one because it had so much promise.
Wait. We got Martin Spice talking first. He takes precedent on this. New Revelations coins seem to have a confused
caused furor.
Personally,
I
like
uproar,
it.
really.
Okay, it's different from the 80s, but then so am I. I was 7 when it first came out. I'm now 44, and I hope they don't cancel it. So,
you did?
I actually enjoyed it. I liked the first episode. Wait, let me finish. I thought the first episode was really good. The last episode was very good. There was a lot of stuff in the middle. I like the animation. I like the way they brought all of the kind of characters in it. They kind of had like like an after kind of Skeletor and He-Man thing where the guys started a cult and whatever else. Spoiler alert, you haven't seen it, but I liked elements of it.
You mean Triclops? His name is Triclops.
Yeah, Triclops. And if you actually look into it, there's a lot of I think there's a lot of the guys in that are actually big level actors as well, very big names in there.
Michelle Gellar.
Well, there's no Sarah Michelle Gellar, but one was quite surprised. I don't know if you know him, but like Henry Rollins was there. Like Henry Rollins' band, he done one of the characters. Stinko was there. Jason Mewes from Jay and Silent Bob.
Stinkor.
There was a few of them.
Stinkor.
Triclops was someone. And I think Triclops, wasn't he Comrade? The guy who does Batman. Conroy. I think he's the guy who normally does Batman. And obviously Mark Hamill as Joker.
I thought the first episode was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then I think that what happened is they sacrificed all of the things that made He-Man great in order to do a tick box exercise on some sort of woke bullshit society that needs to have every representative in everything, which is just ridiculous. Personally, for me, Teela is like a fucking transvestite. She's like a man. She's like a man. She's like a man in drag. The whole thing was really like awful in that regard. She's massive. They gave her that stupid fucking haircut with half a shaved head and all of this. Like strong women need to have that. I mean, it's just a joke. It's absolute joke. The whole thing. I found that episodes 2, 3, and 4 were just like, they tried every trick every sort of leading part in the book. They tried to tick every box, and at the end of it, you're just like, you know what? The monster parts were cool. The bad guys thing was cool. The animation was cool. All of that was fine, but the premise was just embarrassing. The point that literally Adam dies. Spoiler. Adam is dead, and she's standing there. The queen and the king have just lost their son, and she's standing there going like, "You've just all lied to me. All my feelings matter more than all of yours, and I'm just gonna fucking walk off in a strop." It was petulant, millennial shit, and you're just sitting there going, "Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening?" And then they go on these sort of quests and things, and they're looking at each other a little bit longingly, like it's like this underlying sort of like gay relationship, and it's just fucking just like, oh my fuck's sake. It just was like, and then Adam comes into play again when they're in that Preternia place. And he's just like a fucking idiot. He's a babbling, skinny fucking idiot, clumsy. She saves him numerous times, and you're just sitting there like, do they have to demasculate everybody else? And can't she? Because I remember that Teela was actually pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
She was strong-willed. She didn't back away from any fight. She was smart, intelligent, beautiful, but strong. She was decisive. She wasn't like some blithering fucking, useless woman that they're trying to portray that they needed to change her to. I just don't understand. She She was fucking awesome. Evil Lynn was awesome. They were
Evil
both
Lynn
awesome.
was as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They were both
that's,
awesome in the
that's the
80s.
thing. Yeah, that's the thing
It
about
wasn't
He-Man
needed.
as well. I mean, He-Man obviously, is
That Kevin Smith's a pussy. That Kevin Smith is a fucking blithering pussy, and I think he sold the franchise out badly. I really do. I feel quite betrayed by that. This is now what he's saying. He's meant to be a fan, and he sacrificed them on the altar of political correctness instead of just saying, you know what? I understand the angle of building other characters, but I don't understand why you can't do that in sort of each episode. Why you couldn't focus on Man at Arms one episode, Teela one episode, Evil. Why couldn't you do that? Why did it have to be? You had to remove the two best things in it. And also, Mark Hamill's voice of Skeletor is awful.
Wasn't good. It was basically
awful.
he just did
Joker. It was awful. I was looking at
my
bad
trying
casting.
to see me trying to kind of see the light in the end of the tunnel with this is I'm hoping that they did this in a way to, if they basically did a 6, so was it 5 or 6? I can't remember. If they did these like series, which apparently this is only the
5
first
episode.
There's only okay, 5 then. If they did, apparently these first 5 is only half of the series, and they're going to release another half soon. Apparently, I don't know. If but to see it from a positive angle is I'm hoping that they're doing it in a way to give all of the other characters so much of a build up so that they've got more relevance, because if they would take the first 5 episodes and make it all about Skeletor, all about He-Man as
why do you have to do that? It isn't normally like that. Isn't normally like that.
But if they did that, then people may be a bit, then when they try and branch off later on, maybe a bit more problems.
That's pure shit there.
Well, no, that's what I'm just hoping. No,
I don't care what you're fucking hoping. You're chatting shit. You're chatting proper shit. You don't have to remove Skeletor and He-Man from the equation completely for 4 episodes to do that. You can just do that. They didn't have to do that. They could have just been like, you know what? It felt like a bait and switch, man. It felt just very much like a bait and switch. Like you watch the first episode, like, wow. And then obviously her little strop spoiled the first episode. But other than that, you're like, wow, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. And then it just gets a little bit like, oh no.
Yeah.
It gets a bit like, oh no. And then what you're thinking at the end of it is you're a little bit like, they could have done awesome stuff with Teela, no problem. They could have focused on Teela and done an episode where she's doing that, and then done an episode of Evil Lynn. If you want to do the female thing, if that's what's needed, if you need to push all the male bravado shit out of it and just have focus on Teela, you could have done that. You didn't need to do it the way that he done it. It was kind of extreme, and I felt like he, I got to be honest with you. I spoke to my brother's husband about this, right? Now, he used to watch He-Man, yeah? Now, he's campus Christmas as fuck. He's and he used to watch He-Man. He even said to me, you know what, I watched He-Man and I enjoyed it for all the fucking reasons that it is. It was like masculine good. Obviously, he's like that, he enjoyed it for that reason.
Even He-Man's quite hammy and quite campy anyway.
Exactly that, yeah. And he was saying to me, like, what they fucking done with it, they've just, they've really got their audience wrong. What he needed to do was appease the people that were going to be watching that were going to be people like us and above. Yeah. Us in between 10, 15 years either side of us.
But then also
people to 35 to 45. That was, and males mostly. I mean, She-Ra was like their attempt to try and balance out even at the time. I understand it was like a little bit like that, but Jesus, he was saying to me, I watched it and I just thought it was disgusting. He thought it was absolutely disgusting. And he was saying they sold him out badly. Usually me and my brother-in-law's husband don't agree on anything, but I was like, yeah, I think you're fucking spot
on. My computer's running a bit slow. I'm trying to get Stuart Murray's picture up on my computer, but it's running really slow. But yeah, I mean, no, I agree with the side of it that they did it in a really unnecessary way and whatever else. But I'm just hoping. I'm just like hope in my eye to say, I hope that it doesn't end. Because even at the end of it, oh, fuck, Manny, cover your ears because you've only seen episode 1. But even at the end, when they kill him twice, they fucking do him again at the end. It's like, why? You know, you know, just like knock him out with a fucking rock or something. Jesus Christ! You know, why do you have to?
He-Man protected Grayskull for 200 episodes, in which times Grayskull never fell to Skeletor. Yeah. Teela had it for 5 fucking minutes, and in the end, Skeletor's a master of the universe. What the fuck's that tell you about everything you want to? I mean, is that not undermining your point? You're trying to make out that she can fucking do it all better, yet you sacrifice the castle of Grayskull under her watch. That's just like fucking disgusting. Like, do you not get the irony of this stupidity?
This is Stuart Murray's picture. There you go. Look. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it like that from that angle, can you? I got changed. God damn it. There you go. Like that. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's good.
Man of arms. Yeah.
I see plenty of people in the gym like that all the time.
All right.
Animation is awesome. The way that some of the villains were done was really fucking cool. But I don't think they let that part of it down. Beastman, they didn't let down. Fucking Merman and shit, they didn't let down. There was loads of things that were positive about it, but I didn't get the, you know, just didn't get the whole, you know, Teela being the way she was being. They sold her out badly. I mean, she's the one that come out actually worse. He-Man and Adam and Teela were the ones that come out, and you're just like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. as you said that all about, there you go. He-Man protected Castle Grayskull for over 200 episodes, and Skeletor never won. Teela protected Castle Grayskull for 5 episodes. Skeletor became Master of the Universe. I don't think this is right. I can't see it.
But that's exactly right. Actually, she had it for 4. She didn't even make 5. The first one, he was protecting it and took Skeletor out with him in order to protect Grayskull. And within 4 episodes, she'd fucked it all up.
All right, let me go through some of these.
Too busy getting half of her head shaved, probably.
No more. Hello, fellas. Sorry I'm late. Welcome to the party, pal.
Crying about not being told his secret.
Get him, G-Man.
You didn't tell me your secret.
Gio's hitting it right on the head. Thoughts on Kevin Smith bashing fans over screwing with Master Universe. Yeah, I mean,
he's got some fun that coming.
Well. Is it me or Alex? That's your hair goes super fast.
Kevin, listen, if you're listening, Kevin, take your fucking suit jacket off. Yeah, take that t-shirt off and start crying. You big fucking pussy.
Evil Lynn loses Evil in season 2, but that wouldn't surprise me. I do like Evil Lynn's voice though.
Lynn Headley.
Yeah, I like her
Headley. She's sexy. She's a sexy woman.
Yeah, well said. Yeah,
she's fantastic.
Babylon, Mr. Policeman. Yeah. Any timetable, and there's excellent crossword character reveals. Curious about Nightcrawler in particular. Not really with Nightcrawler, I'm afraid. There's a few others coming very soon, but not Nightcrawler. He-Man without He-Man. Yeah, fact.
Right, exactly.
In all fairness, no, but the actual thing as well is it's not actually called He-Man Master of the Universe. It's just called Master of the Universe this time around. In their defense. Fuck them, but in their defense. Kevin Smith is a sellout. People watch the old series lately. It's a terrible toy commercial. George watches it all the time. George watches it all the time.
Watch it with my son.
He watches it all the time with his son.
The thing is, actually, I'm going to tell you something that's quite interesting. A lot of people, even people that are very educated in He-Man folklore, say things like, "It was made to sell toys." But let me just express something. Now, I watched a program very recently about a whole backdrop of, and they did the whole lore before they did an episode. Like when they were doing the planning, I was watching this program documentary on it, and they were saying they did the whole lore, the whole thing. The whole background, all the characters, how they were looking, how they were doing, and they weren't doing it for toys. They were doing it to build a universe, and that's what they were doing. And then it
made us.
I think it might have been that. There was a documentary I watched about it, and because I had always been sold that line that it's just to sell toys, and I didn't even take it seriously. But these fucking guys are like, hold up a fucking minute. No, we did all that shit first. We did all of that. We wanted it to be right, you know. And they showed all the all the He-Man sort of designs. There was loads of designs for him.
I'm going to get mixed up now because I know I watched a Transformer one around the same time, but there was one of them where they actually did a couple of comics as well before anything.
Yeah, right.
So yeah. My favorite bit is the intro from the first episode. Love the characters they got. In Hamill, Lena Hadley. Don't agree with Hamill, but Lena Hadley was very good. I
she
think
was great.
They're off releasing 10 episodes at once. Maybe they're still working on. Maybe they're gauging how well it went with the Social Warriors and see from there. You know, I watched the original as a kid with my dad, and I remember learning so many lessons. I don't have kids yet, but I would never watch this with my kid. My dad was disappointed too. Yeah.
I didn't let my son watch it. No.
Yeah. Yo, boys. Yo, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, man.
Hugo in the house from Portugal. How's it going?
Welcome, brother.
I never watched Batman, so I probably benefit from that. Never heard Hamill as Joker.
Yeah, that will help. That will really help.
Yeah, I mean,
it's identical. Conroy, it's like identical.
Yeah, it's exactly the same voice. Exactly the same voice, unfortunately. Second half is going to be late 2022. Right.
By then, the Rotten Tomato ratings would have killed Kevin Smith anyway. I'd be fired.
Yeah.
He's getting
Predator Reborn. Man. Let me go through these. Yeah, Predator Reborn. Yo, lads. Hope all is well. All good, my friend. Paul. Geo going off. Love it. Kevin Smith said it's fantasy sci-fi, so no character is really good for good. The next 5 should be good. Yeah, because some of them did kind of get done. That's what I was going to ask you, George. What's the name of the dude who blows himself up?
Blows himself up?
Yeah, in the cult.
What?
Do you know the guy in the cult with Triclops?
Yeah.
There's a guy who blows up.
Blows up.
What he like detonates. Like? He keeps doing shit with his like beep 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 beep, and then
I don't know that guy. Yeah, I saw him as well, and I was a bit like, I'm not aware.
Spicy, who's out? Tell us. The phrase "subverting expectation" means force feeding your agenda. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right.
So J Shadow 83.
What's worse?
Clickbait switch like any other, trying to fool OG fans through the fandom and nostalgia.
Yeah, but what's worse? What's worse about this is he was challenged on this. He was challenged, and instead of coming out and saying, "Look, man, we want to work around some other people. We want to show you some other stuff," he pussied and was like, "Nah, that's not true," and then fucking just lied about it with his fucking stupid t-shirt and suit coat fucking combination. Is that meant to be smart casual? You look like a fucking bitch. That's what you look like. Put a He-Man and Masters Universe t-shirt on, and then put a suit over the top of it, man. If I saw you in fucking shop, I'd slap you just for good measure and be like, dude, what the...
Nobody does it with like a hockey top, doesn't he? He wears like a hockey shirt.
Fucking dickhead. You know the best thing about him? You know the best... the best thing about that fucking guy, right, is when he was in Jay and Silent Bob and didn't say a fucking word. That's what you should do. You should go back to that. Shut the fuck up. Because you absolutely sold out every fan of the Masters of the Universe. You sold them out. You absolutely sacrificed He-Man on the altar of political correctness. That's exactly what you did. Exactly
did you buy, do you know your steel boxes? Did you get the Dogma one yet?
The who one?
Did you get the Dogma steel box yet?
No, I would never buy that shit. Are you joking?
just trying to fuel the fire.
It went well, that didn't it?
Yeah. Gio, hit you hard at the gym. Good gains today, my friend. Oh, so, yeah, you hit hard in the gym. Good gains, yeah.
No.
Is your PC running too slow, Alex? Remember, we could sort you out a new one. I think my PC is running slow, actually.
Sort him out a new one.
I do need to get a new one. Josh and I were talking about graphics cards and I'm upgrading and stuff. Namor, the show is not about He-Man and Skeletor, but He-Man against... What? The show is not about He-Man and Skeletor, but He-Man against Hordak.
Shadow Beast,
etc.
Yeah, they're just like all the major villains in the Master of the Universe sort of series.
Oh, okay, but Hordak weren't in it.
He was. They did the She-Ra thing, but there's loads of crossovers and stuff where he does.
Yeah.
He does deal with him.
Alex, you're going to show some customs today. Curious to see that Venom. Not sure what Venom you're talking about, buddy.
I shared a Venom on our Instagram. Looks fucking awesome. To be fair.
Which Venom's on Instagram?
Huh?
Which Venom did you put?
It's a fan art custom Venom.
What does it look like?
It's not painted and it's massive. It's next to Queen Studios' Wonder Woman in gold.
Yeah, I got pictures of that. So someone might want to send me that because George didn't send me any pictures this week.
I did. I've been busy. I'm sorry.
Roboto was really good. I liked Roboto. It was actually Jason Long, wasn't it?
Mate, Man at Arms was boss. He fucking needed a whole episode, man. That guy's fucking killer. Everything about him was perfect. His heartbreak at being fucking demoted by the king and queen. His devastation at losing. All of him, he was spot on. For me, he was one of the best in it. Man at Arms was fucking killer.
Matt, sorry, can you send me those pictures of that Venom and we'll talk through it? Send it to me on PM and I'll go for it because I didn't get those. So
I have a bow as well done, man.
Hold up. I was worried that they would have Tila having the power at the end, but Kevin's been confirmed she'll never lift the sword.
You can trust that guy.
George, what's up, my boy? Fury is running. He's running like a track star.
It would be believable if he needed to, but I would literally put my mortgage on half of the people I used to run the doors with kicking the shit out of Deontay Wilder. To be honest with you, I won't worry about him at all. The guy's a bum. Tyson Fury can beat that guy off the couch after 3 years and being 30 plus stone. Actually, he did. Forgive me. He could do it again. I can't hear you, Al, at all.
Do you know you used to go around causing a lot of trouble in the area?
Who?
Around like Golders Green and maybe Hendon and that kind of area.
Yeah.
Shizuru? Derek Shizuru?
Oh, Chisora.
He's from like Golders Green, Hendon area.
He's from them ends, yeah.
He used to go fucking nicked all the time. He was always in custody. People don't understand storytelling. It's an ongoing series. Did they kill Darth Vader in the first movie? Okay, well.
Did they?
No. The Flying Welshman. Hey guys, out of curiosity, if you pre-order a statue for £1,000, would then have import charges on top of that when it ships, how much would the max you'll be paid for shipping? That like equation doesn't add up because £1,000 doesn't relate to the size and weight of the statue. No. So, what is the max you would pay?
Well, okay, let's say for example, a statue's £1,000, and you're talking about the UK. So it's £1,000. You add your shipping on top of it, and then you add 20% overall. So if the shipping is £200, then that's £1,200. What?
Yeah. No. Sorry, I think the questions he's asking is if you pay £1,000 for a statue.
Yes.
What would you pay for shipping?
Overall, £1,000. Yeah. Then you pay 20%. That's £200.
No. That's tax. I think he's asking if you pay £1,000 for a statue, what can you justify to pay for ship that? I think that's the question.
What can you justify to ship?
What would your justification be to ship it? It's not a logical question because
I'm not. I'm struggling with it, and I have a fairly high IQ.
If you were to pay £1,000 for a statue,
yes,
yeah, what is your limit of how much you would justify yourself to pay to get that in hand? That's his question.
Oh, okay. That's a completely different question.
Yeah, I know. But it's worded in a weird way. But that's the way. That's what I get from it. Because how much would the max be you'd pay for shipping? Obviously, if it was
probably about £200.
If the question was about tax,
actually, I can't.
It would be £1,000 plus the shipping cost plus 20%.
Probably about £200 in shipping, really, for £1,000 statue. But that's a very hard question. It's a very hard question because I'm one of them guys that it doesn't matter what the price of the statue is. It doesn't matter. If somebody gives me a shipping quote and it's ridiculously high, I don't want it, regardless of how much it costs or how much I like it. I will take not being mugged off over any statue in this world. I just won't have it. So if somebody's like, oh, this is the price to ship it, and I love the piece, and the shipping's ludicrous, I'm just like, no. I don't care what it costs. I had a real problem with Hulk transformation for ages. Like, I had that piece ready to go for about 6 months, and I would not pay the shipping on it. I literally would not pay. I would not pay it. And I know that's like for me the best Hulk statue out there, in my opinion, with ease. But the shipping on that was around £400. I was like, I'm not fucking paying that. And I left it for ages. And I was trying to get Alex to get out there, but we had COVID going on, you know, and all these things. Alex couldn't get out to Asia to bring it back for me. So I was like stuck with it. So I was like, you know, I want it in, but I left it for ages and ages and ages. Price never changed. It just like never changed.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what happened, but I think I sold something. I did really well with something.
Yeah,
I had the money.
I know exactly what it was you sold.
Yeah, I sold something. I was doing all right with money, and I was just a bit like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this now, because otherwise it's never gonna happen. And I had to bite the bullet. But that was, I mean, that's like, you know, I was really toying with it for ages. I would have probably left it there indefinitely until I could get someone to get it for me and bring it home.
I got a piece sitting over there.
Who?
I got a piece sitting over there actually.
A new one.
Yeah, well.
What one?
Kind of like what? It's just stupid. It's my fault. What happened was someone bailed out.
What'd you get?
I forgot to cancel it.
What is it?
And then I got like, because they take out my wages now. So I forgot to cancel it.
That's so dangerous.
I get my wage, and I'm like,
what the fucking right?
This ain't right. What are you doing? And they go, yeah, you had to pay for Nightwing, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot to cancel it. God damn it.
You got Nightwing in?
I got Nightwing sitting there, yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that piece.
Oh, so I was just like, oh man, I don't even want it. Oh god. Anyway, so I actually, I think that, you know, if I pay £1,000 for a statue, with the shipping rates now, I mean, it's going to be up to like £300 for me. Any more than £300, I can't justify. I just paid. I paid quite a lot of money to get something shipped. I can't even remember what it was now, but it was probably more than £300. Them busts actually cost me like way too much money.
Way too much
money. Yeah.
Wait, Beaver. That don't help.
Bo Fisher. Good evening, gents. Great seeing you guys. Alex, do you think XM will be doing a Galactus or Juggernaut in the near future? Definitely Galactus. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I know this came
Jesus,
up.
The man is back.
F-Stay is back in the house. I have messaged you a few times, buddy, but
Jesus,
no
man.
response.
Thank you very much, brother.
Thanks for everyone's prayers and support after spending 26 days in hospital. I didn't know that. I was messaging you, asking if everything was all right, seeing if you were doing it good. I got no reply. I was actually.
So he's had
surgery went great.
Congrats, man.
Got home to 3 sledging boxes, haven't opened yet. Get your sons to do it. Get your kids to do it.
Dude, man, but that guy over the last fucking like 3 years or so, man. He's had some major surgeries, bro. He ain't playing games. That fucking guy. I think he's had both hips, and now he's back as well. Yeah. He's gonna be like Mr. fucking Roboto.
Yeah. What's that whiskey you're on? What are you drinking? So just finished up the bottle from last week. So this is that Hay Club. I told you to buy some because it was like 20 quid, down to 20 quid in Tesco's, and it ain't that bad. For 20 quid. Netflix has a series called The Toy That Made Us. Yeah,
I think that's it.
I watched.
I think that's it. That one.
It was. Yeah, I watched He-Man. I watched Transformers. I watched. I think it was G.I. Joe.
I never watched G.I. Joe.
There's a bit in the He-Man one that's really funny. Is when they get the tiger from somewhere else. You see that bit? I can't remember. Do you know, Cringer?
Cringer, yeah.
They know the tiger was actually a tiger from another set, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we've got loads of these. Just reuse them. We've already got the molds and everything. Reuse them." And then they were like, "Yeah, but the scale isn't right." It's like, "Oh yeah, put like a harness and shit on it, and we can ride it." And it was just like, "Okay," you know. So they did that. Yeah, but it was a reused thing. Let me go through some of these comments. Sorry, Joe.
When I was a kid, I liked Panther.
Yeah, I like the way they had Panther in Petunia at the end. Do you know when they were chasing him at the end?
It's not Panther.
What's Skeletor's cat called then?
It's called Panther, and that ain't it. You fucking.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought that was it. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Anyway, Luch in the house evening. Just showed me pictures of his Lobo. Looks great. Joe Figure, sup everyone, how's it going? Silver Surfer, somewhere in my loft, I still have a few OG production cells of the OG cartoon. I had 4 folders full, and I regret selling them. I had one actually.
I had one. It was up a tree, isn't he?
It was up a tree. Yeah, it was quite random. And then on the back, it had like a sketch. I think I sent it to Martin Spice. I think I gave it to Martin Spice. I can't remember. I think I was just like,
that's because you're fucking awesome.
I think I did. He would probably come in and go, yeah, I didn't get it. Black Magic is evening. What pissed me off was we only got to see He-Man's transformation once, and I was robbed of I have the power. I was looking forward to that moment each episode. Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, man, that fucking stuff is awesome.
Ryan Vigtech, Blast Attack, Trapjaw. Yeah, Trapjaw. When Trapjaw gets
Blast Attack is the guy you asked for.
Oh, yeah, the guy.
That's the guy you asked for. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Trapjaw, when he gets done by, he gets blindsided by Man of Arms, doesn't he? He gets broke.
Man of Arms
runs after the car, and then fucking like he's like that driving along, and he kind of like as he's turning, he gets fucking cracked in the face, doesn't he? Man of Arms does him bad. Yeah, Blast Attack. I don't know Blast Attack. I don't remember him.
I still don't know either.
Double Down when called out. Never admit anything. Yeah, there's always that. When you call out anyone who's like a social,
what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, social justice warrior. I just got that.
Yeah. When you have like a social justice warrior.
Do you know what I thought that was for a while? Like Sarah Jessica Parker's fan club or some shit. I was a bit like, what the fuck? Sarah Jessica, what? It's like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But like normally when you have any argument with someone like that, or even if you, the funny thing is, even when you're not even arguing, I've had times where I've asked in an actual genuinely curious way about certain things, even going on to BLM stuff as well. And I've asked about like something from a point of view of, okay, so what is this mean, or what is that? And then I get the response, which is, well, you're a white male, you'll never understand. I was like, well, that's why I'm asking the question, because I'm not, and you get like a real defensive, aggressive response about it when you're asking in a way where you actually
someone posted on RaddTitan with their opinions of the Masters of the thing. I put a comment, and literally above me there's 50 comments that are worse. Below me was 50 comments that are worse. I still had fucking some idiot coming off, like started talking shit like I was just like, okay.
He ain't fat anymore. Kevin Smith's skinny now.
He's got that fucking weird look in it. You know when you've been really big and you've it looks like you've like caught a disease or something.
It does. He looks like like your cousin did.
Yeah.
Your cousin looked good for a while, but yeah, then he got bulbous head and whatever. He actually listens to this. He's pretty good at come beat me up.
You're protected, man. Don't worry about it.
Blast Attack. It's not painted. I got him. Manny sent it to me. Manny did. You guys see the new Evil Dead video game? Yeah, someone did send me some of that. Looking forward to that. I haven't actually played a lot of the other ones because I did start to play one on PlayStation, and it was well hard. Man of Arms was great. I like the actor Liam Cunningham who plays him. Oh, that's Onion. Liam Cunningham. That's Onion from Game of Thrones.
I don't know those.
Onion, the one who loses his shit because the guy burns his daughter. The knight, the guy who's like he looks a bit like Leon. No, in Game of Thrones, the guy who looks like Leon, who's like he walks around and he hates. He wants to kill the Red Queen.
Oh, the guy who's like the helper of like Stannis.
Yeah.
Like helps him at the beginning. Is he called Onion? Is that his name?
He's called like Lord Onion or some weird shit, isn't he? They call him Onion.
Yeah, I know that is. Yeah, I know that. Is that his voice? Is that him?
That's him. Yeah.
He's cool. I like him. I like him in Game of Thrones.
Actually, Alex, let me send you a couple more pics of something revealed yesterday. I might have missed some of those. Bro, he's scared. You only knew. I was over here just saying. This is all about thinking, isn't it? Just been geeked up since yesterday. To see you guys today. Can't wait to see statues and some customs.
All right, wait, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, man. Let me pause you. All right, let me go through these then. Good day, gents. Glad I called the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm not 100% sure that is because you're on Facebook and you haven't activated StreamYard. Gotta love the VAT tax. What BS? Yeah, that is killer. But the funny thing about it is it's not. It's never a standard equation. It's always a number pulled out of the air. When we looked into Thanos on Throne, I paid £53. I think Geo paid £52, and then our boy James Wallace, I think he paid like £160. It's so like random how they work it out, and yeah, I just don't even know. I mean, Thanos was an expensive piece as well. It was like $1,200, $1,300, and then shipping, and yeah, so yeah, we got way light on that. Permica Yo-Yo, morning boys. I have you guys on in the background at work. Hope you're doing well. Ross Carr, there you go. Hey guys, Ross from Sydney. Great review of Silver Surfer. You both have inspired my collection over the years, which my family enjoys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Francisco, Gio, did you mention managed to resolve the Ultron issue? I think it took, unfortunately, there was a lot of back and forward. The guy, well, I don't want to name call him. Yeah, the guy's been a bit of a dickhead, and Gio in the end just like the guy was like, yeah, send it back, and to send it back to UAE would have cost like £150 or whatever. So the guy gave him, I think, £100 back or so. So George pissed off about the whole thing, but you live and learn. You can't win them all, you know. I have a third scale Magneto and Thor in order. You think there'll be 300 each shipping or more? I don't know. Todd's shipping is actually normally pretty good, but because it's coming from America, it could be you get stung on tax. Matt Gomez, F state, prayers and speed recovery. Ryan Tiger is from Big Jim Toyland. Tiger is from Big Jim Toyland. Oh yeah. That's right. The green job. Yeah, we don't have Big Jim over here. Leon Perkin, boys are back. The boys are back. We're trying to be more regular. Hey guys, hey Vassrod, how you doing? Bogolites, I did the Millennium Falcon model at the beginning of the Toys That Made Us show for the Star Wars episode. Wow. Give it a look next time you watch it. Awesome. I did watch a Star Wars episode, actually. Also, Bogolites has just opened a tattoo shop. So got a lot of videos coming out. He always does videos of his work. Does some great anime tattoos. I've got space right there reserved for a Guyver piece from him. So yeah, looking forward to that. Gooch 007. I actually, with all this lockdown stuff, I really want to. I don't think I've had any ink done since about 2016. I think the last time I got anything done. I think I need something done. What's up, lads? Glory Man United. Yeah, Gio's not here to talk about it, hopefully. Alex Balcams from Big Jim Line. Also, the character called Iron Jaw. Google him if you see where Trapjaw might have come from. Oh, naughty. Hugo Cosado. For the G.I. Joe line, G.I. Joe fans in the chat, I recommend watching Hasbro YouTube channel. They stream episodes 24/7. Nice. Only thing I do remember about that is there was a big thing about an episode where they talk about body massage or something, and people kept on going on about it, and they kept reposting stuff. Yeah, you sent me the cell. Top man. Couldn't remember. I thought I did. What's up, RT crew? Danny Lee, how you doing? So Danny Lee. Liam and Alex MK Spider-Man bus. What happened to yours? Still sorting something out. Still sorting something out with that, actually. Nice show, Alex. Thanks for your Master of the Universe rant. Gio, you said everything you think about the show. Thanks, man. This is a Spider-Man. We're in Spider-Man today. So yeah. Marvel. What's that? Maverick LBS. LB80, sorry. Maverick LB80. Darren Best, Yo-Yo, Jack and Potato. Yo-Yo, Jack and Potato. Sir Davros, the Onion Knight. That's the one, yeah. Liam Cunningham, Sir Davros, yeah. Onion Knight. I knew there's something with Onion. I got a 13 kilo He-Man statue today. Got a 13 kilo He-Man statue today. Nice. There's a few really nice He-Man statues out there. There's a really nice custom actually by that guy who turned out to be a scammer. Guy in Philippines, Salt and Pepper. They did a really nice one. That was my Facebook comment. Somehow it wasn't fully logged on. Weird. I think there's a thing about if you comment on Facebook, because this is StreamYard, you have to accept something to let it say your name. Stuck up Inferno. I see you boxed out your Bowens. Yeah, I boxed them up apart from the Carnage, which is a bit fragile. I don't even know if you see there's like a little bit at the base. One of his fingers are broken. So I kind of broke it back off because I put it in the box. Cable has got some antennas that are a bit fragile. Frankie Ray, the wisps on the bottom are fragile. Fire Lord and Watcher's not that fragile, but I just wanted them out. And then a couple on the top don't have boxes. But other than that, I boxed them all back up, boxed up about 20 statues. And I actually worked out all of my CGCs, made a list of them. Now I'm going to make a list of all my, I've got a list of my statues, my CGCs, my Bowens, and I'm going to work out and kind of sell a load before I kind of move, because I have a feeling that I'm going to have to stick a lot of this in storage for a short amount of time. And then I feel that once this is all boxed up, I'm going to probably sell pieces along the way. And I just think that I need to clear out probably at least 20% of my stuff. I've got too much crap. I've got like so much stuff. How's the move going? Not started the move yet, just started the boxing up. Started looking around for somewhere to move to. The problem is in London, everything is really expensive, and you know, you look around at places, and some of the layout of places is really, really weird that they're renting out. Like it'll be 3-bedroom and have a bedroom through a bedroom, or have a toilet kind of connected like a door in the kitchen, and a weird shit like that, which I don't want. I'm trying to find a place with a garage so I don't have to pay for storage, or a place that has access to the attic. But yeah, I'm still trying to work out. Alex is here. I hope you're good. I hope you're doing well, Keats. You still in London? I got a 13-kilo He-Man statue today. To Northern Ireland was £300 shipping, China to UK plus £120 surcharge for remote area. Wow, plus 140 tax. Jesus, I didn't even know about that remote area surcharge. I've never heard of that. Damn. That is ridiculous. 560 just for the shipping. How much was the statue? By UPS. I would have cried getting that bill. I'm going to leave that one for Gio to see. So, yeah, let's leave that for Gio to see that one. Let's get his unmute. See that? I got a 13-kilo He-Man statue today to Northern Ireland. Was £300 in shipping from China to UK, plus £120 surcharge for remote area. Have you ever heard of that? A surcharge for it being in a remote area, and then £140 tax. So the total was 560 just for the shipping.
That's a scam.
That's obscene.
Basically, what that is. I hope they had a gun.
I hope they spat on their cock before they put it in there.
Yeah, at least lubricated that up. That's a fucking, you know.
Help me. Yo. Have you seen BMR's hour-long expert? Oh, Jesus. We're going to get onto that. BMR, I mean, I think the last 7 minutes was about me. But, yeah. We'll get onto that in a minute anyway.
Well, it will be about you before what happened the other day is, yeah.
Yeah.
Before what happened in the scammers group. Yeah. It would have been about you before that. Now.
Oh, yeah. After that.
It'll firmly be on me now.
We'll get on to that because I've got some pictures, so yeah. And Godzilla sneak pics, please. Sneak pics, please. I've got a picture I'll send you later, Helmy. Yo, ever review Econ statue? How's the
name's familiar.
on the 1/4 Zelda statue from them? I don't think we reviewed one.
We've seen them. I'm sure we've seen them at the con. The name's very familiar.
I think I may have done some videos in Thailand in the. If you look up if you type in RaddTitan, just the letter U products, there'll be probably 2 or 3 tours of the store, and I think there might be some econ stuff in there. If they do Final Fantasy and some stuff like that, I might be wrong, but that's the only place it's going to be in those videos. Other than that, we haven't done any specific reviews of them. Statue Chick, hope you didn't box up your horror pieces. Not yet. I actually, funny enough, what happened was, again, everything's getting boxed up, but I had to sit down today, and I just said before that I made a list of all of my Bowens, all of my CGCs, all of my statues. I've got a big, massive spreadsheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down the spreadsheet and I'm going to work out and try and get rid of like 20% of each thing. And I think that when I was going through the statue side, I was just like, okay, the Sideshow Collectibles Wolverine, gone. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, well, I was going to get rid of some stuff that don't really go. Maybe the Allied Charge Captain America. Okay. Then I'm going to maybe get rid of, and I'm going through this list, and I like tick off maybe 5 or 6 pieces, and I look at them and I'm like, that don't fucking help. They're the smallest boxes I fucking own. That doesn't help me at all. So the horror pieces, the thing that will save these horror pieces is the fact that their boxes are the smallest boxes I have out of any line. So that will save them. So then I go on to the piece of what are the biggest boxes I have, like what takes up the most space. And it's like Guyver 1, Guyver 3, they're 2 huge boxes each. They ain't going anywhere. Guyver Bust, the 3 of those take up so many boxes. And then I'm like, Hulkbuster, nope. And I'm like,
you're not going to sell that, are you?
I'm thinking about it. It's just
I know loads of people that want that piece, man. So hit me up if you're going to.
It's just it's literally the biggest box I own, the biggest single box I own, and
I sold the biggest one I think I had with because of the Bane. I'm sure the premium format. I think that's fucking massive.
What, bigger than Hulkbuster?
No, for me. I think it is. I think it is. I don't think, because I think what happened was, honestly, it's not to do with the size of the piece. It's because the art box is big, right? But then Sideshow did the corner thing. So all the corner things are protected, and then the box is like bigger in every dimension. It's like, and it's not like you're talking like that. Yeah. On each side, so it's like that much at the back, that much at the front, that much at the side. It's like at each side. It's like, it's like crazy. It's like, you just like shit, I tell you what, it's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest I got rid of.
I tell you why it's a big box as well. We ain't going anywhere. Is the Devilman? That's a massive box.
Yeah,
Devilman is well a big box. I'm like, I was like when I was picking up the box, I'm like, and the problem with it is it's a big box, and when it's fucking empty, it must weigh like 12 kilos when it's empty. Well, heavy. But so with the Hulkbuster one is such a big box, and I remember the other side of it is I haven't opened it yet. Getting down, because I boxed up the I've actually boxed up the Devilman piece. Getting that down, that is, well, the actual statue is much heavier than I remember. And then I look over at the Hulkbuster, which is on the other end, and I'm like, shit, man, if that fucking Devilman nearly gave me a hernia, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants lifting up that Hulkbuster. Fuck me. But then, I just remember the box being makeshift, so it's going to make a mess. And I know that once I box up a lot of this stuff, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to need to be more. I know when I don't have it on display, and then I'm going to plan a display, I think it's easier to get rid of it when it's not like when it's boxed up. It's so easy to get rid of, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? When it's
out of sight, out of mind.
when it's like when it's
out
on
of sight, out of
display.
mind.
When it's on display, it's like, well,
Fucking dangerous though. That's a dangerous game because what happens with that is that you do an angel thingy on it.
Angel?
Is his name Angel? Jesus? Angel Jesus? You do him with Doctor Doom or whatever it was that he did.
Oh, what? Like sell it and then give the money back?
Yeah, like sell it because it was in a box. Take it out so that you can check it, and then basically it was like, I'm not selling this.
Well, no, because I have to box it up. It's out. I mean, the actual Hulkbuster I haven't boxed up.
No, I'm talking about other things. Not if you agree this out beforehand. I'm talking about if you put everything in boxes, and then you make this list, you're going to be like, blah, 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 all this is for sale. And then if you get like someone buying it a month later, and they want it opened and checked, pictures and all that bollocks.
I ain't opening nothing. I ain't opening it. I've boxed it up, and I've boxed it up the way I box things up, and I know it's safe. I ain't fucking unboxing anything. That's it. If you don't want it, then fine. I'll put it in a fucking unit. Put it in a storage unit. It's fine. If I've got to get a storage unit anyway, then Kevin Smith is eyeing up Thundercats Visionary as a mask. Oh Christ.
Yeah, more things he can sacrifice.
Move on. Move to Devon. Yeah. Too far. Monetization is fucked already. So here you go, boys. £2.
Cheers, man.
Thanks,
Love
buddy.
a drink on you. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Any choice to have a drink?
I've been looking myself, not ready to buy yet. But yeah, there's some odd layouts in my area as well. Some really, I was talking to Gio about it. I mean, yeah, I mentioned it a second ago. Some strange layouts. I know, and one of the problems as well is when you rent.
I like conventional houses.
You don't get the floor plan when you rent. In 90% of the cases here, you don't get a floor plan when you rent. And a lot of the time, it's just like, you don't know what you're getting. And they do these pictures in a really sneaky way where they'll take it like from the corner of the room with a really wide lens. So the room looks massive. And it's so sneaky. So fucking sneaky.
I love it when they do it when there's an empty room.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, it's all right. And then you're like, there's no wardrobe in it. There's no fucking bed in it. There's nothing. Because you put that shit in there, it's like you're like up against a wall.
Well, one of the other problems as well is like, I don't want something furnished. And I even saw one which was hilarious where they had a bed, right? The bed looked like some fucking crack den bed. It had like stains all over the bed. And it was like, furnished. And you're like, really? You're going to put... And it weren't cheap. It weren't a cheap place at all. It was like £1,700 for a month. And I'm like, it's like literally a crack den bed in there.
Would be the shitholes that you're looking at. This is the problem. You need to get out of London. You need to get out of London.
No. That was in like Hertfordshire. That was.
Where? What was that?
In Hatfield.
That's a shithole and all.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Fuck your couch. Don't even bother with PM. Oh God, yeah. Yes, with ILM this year. Nice. Yeah, we need to go for that beer, fuckhead. That BMR dude was well reaching. Yeah, I mean, really. It's hilarious. I mean, oh, fuck, I'm not going to go into that, but I will go into We'll get to the end of these and we'll go into it. Keep Thundercats away from Kevin Smith. Keep Visionaries away as well. Edwin Diaz, I've got the Econ Studios 1 core scale Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. It's really nice. Got their Sephiroth on the way. They look nice. They do look nice. Biggest box, OG Bane PF. Biggest box, question mark, OG.
OG Bats, he's saying.
Oh, sorry, Bats.
It says.
Okay, Bats. I need more alcohol. Bats.
I think that was a bit big as well. But...
Yeah. I had the Batman ain't that big because I had to carry that. I carried that down to the station. It wasn't that big. I took it to the station and sold it to some guy called Adam. I took it to the station, met him there, and then he walked away holding it. It's not that bad. Batman. Yo-Yo Jacket Potato. Yeah, that was random. So random. That was my bro. Sorry, that's fine. Oh, okay. Biggest box I have is the Real Art Stock Savage. Sorry, Stock Savage. Don't know how big that box is. I haven't got a clue. All right, we're right in the bottom of these comments. That's great. Sexy Lamb. Hey, Alex. Can you tell us a bit more about the XM Godzilla piece? Will the bus have a full body version as well? What I know is they are going to be big, really big. The Godzilla 1994 is going to be the actual Godzilla part is going to be 60 centimeters. It's going to be probably about a meter long.
It's 100 centimeters.
It's huge. Or what's a meter? That's 30 inches.
100. No, it's bigger.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a meter there. Look, that's a meter. Can you see that? That cube.
Yeah, but the angle don't really help it. That's just you showing you off your statues.
Yeah, because they're awesome. That's 100.
What's that meter? So, okay, well, if you Americans want inches, divide 100 by 2.54, you can get that. So maybe 40 inches then.
I think
just
so.
38, 39 inches. Anyway, so he is going to be really, really wide. We are talking about, because what is at the moment is there's a base which has the buildings which you would have seen, but also because there's a space Godzilla, there is going to be switch outs which are going to have like these kind of gems and things like for like the actual area where the space Godzilla is, so they'll actually pair off. But also the other side of it is, well, what if people want a lower price version? So we are looking into then like a more museum style base as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on where we're trying to work out how to make it the best way. But the actual busts, no, they won't have it. There are two full body versions, which are going to be the 94 Godzilla and the Space Godzilla at the moment, and we're doing busts as well. So yeah,
dude, didn't Space Godzilla kill Baby Godzilla?
I don't know. That's your fucking remit.
I think he did, the cunt.
That's your will game, innit?
I'm sure he did. I think Space Godzilla actually kills Baby Godzilla.
Baby Godzilla.
Baby,
oh, okay.
Motherfucker, baby.
We need some Final Fantasy statues. Yeah, definitely. Yo, man, we need some Final Fantasy statues. So I pre-ordered the Spider-Man symbiote last night. Yeah, the Spider-Man symbiote actually looks really nice in the pictures.
It does. It is really nice. It does.
It's got those coming. OG Abomination box was huge. Abomination box. I've heard so many stories about people buying that, going to collect it, and having to leave the box behind. I heard that so many times, not just from one person. That's one of the biggest boxes. Yeah, biggest boss was my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, we've been there, mate.
Sorry, before it was deleted. Yeah, biggest box was my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Alex, do you own the Hulk transformation? Would you consider selling it? I don't own it. Gio owns it, and
no,
I don't
it's
think
not for sale.
Not for sale.
No. Hulk transformation is one of the best pieces I've ever taken out of the box. There's not
Maverick. We had Liam. Actually, you're too late. Liam was selling it for a really good price. Liam Best, who's in the comments, and he sold it too cheap. He sold it too cheap. Yeah, you missed out on that. You've been trying to sell it for ages, though. 39.5 inches, 100 centimeters. Thank you for the conversion there. All sounds sick. Appreciate you, brother. Time to sell my X Plus. Yeah, the X Plus, I picked that up. I mean, not picked it up as in bought it. I picked it up and to hold it, and it's so light and cheap and horrible. It's unfortunate, really. And the tail seam was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Such a letdown, really, for the price. Sorry, I could not pay more. Been a slow week. No worries, man. Appreciate
I love you, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
that.
very much, bro. I love you. God bless you.
Did you
I hope all is well, and I hope Kaylee's all right as well.
For sure, yeah.
Baby's coming out of my ears over here. My sister-in-law's pregnant as well at the minute.
Sister-in-law.
Nancy.
Again? Jesus.
What do you mean again? Last baby she had is 21 years old now.
Again?
It's like you talk like she's like a puppy or something. She's like a fucking breeding dog or something.
I thought she had a baby. For some reason, I thought she had a baby dog.
No. This is lovely. This is blessed. She had one baby, and now 20 years later, she's having another one. It's crazy.
How old is she? She's like 42 or something. She's got to be
Yeah,
40s.
no, she's not 42. I think she's like, she must be now. Actually, fuck,
She's
you
older
might be
than
right.
us. She's older than us, yeah.
Yeah, she's older than us by maybe a couple of years. So yeah, fuck,
Yeah.
41, 42, yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought so because I was like, she's Jenny's older sister. Jenny's the same, well, the year below us. No, same
Yeah.
age as us, but the younger. Same age as us, but
Right.
end of the year. No,
She's yeah, she's like.
She's June 82, July 82.
What is it tomorrow? Friday. So wait there, man. Sorry, I'm talking to someone else, not talking to you anymore.
Ah, fuck your couch. I won't talk about your wife anymore. Then. Jesus. Yeah, but no, isn't Jenny June 82, July 82?
Yeah, you want to give her birthday away if you fancy it, yeah.
I
give
don't
the
know
day
the
as well.
I can't give the day because I don't know.
Well, that's fucking useful, isn't it? Fucking give her credit card details out next to where she fucking lives, you idiot cunt.
Well, I was just trying to work out how old she is compared to us. Yo, Crypto Nation, yo. Gold Transformation has to be one of the best statues of all time. Unfortunately, I was late to that party.
Yeah, a lot of people were. It's a very nice piece. It's one of them pieces, like, you know, it's one of them pieces. It's just made very well, and it very much is a modern Magneto on throne. It's just concept wise, it's spotless. It's a proper storytelling piece, and then they're timeless in your collection. Then they're the type of pieces that never ever get sold. Like, you know, or if you have a care for the character, you never get rid, because it can't be replicated. It can't be bettered, because it tells such a good story.
Do you know something really funny is if you look up on Manny's eBay, he's like the something bandit or something on eBay, and on his fucking eBay, he's selling the whole transformation without banner.
Why?
I don't know, but the thing about that is, I'm like, he's a huge Hulk fan. Why would he sell that?
Well, he probably bought it off Fusco, didn't he? Is it repainted?
I ain't got a clue. No, I just saw it pop up and I saw it like no.
I'm sure that
banner.
Fusco sold his transformation Hulk, but didn't sell banner because he wants to put it with the Mad X one.
Really?
His thing is he prefers the Mad X sort of sculpt of the Hulks, and he wants to put that banner with that piece, which doesn't translate at all unless it's just maybe the banner's off the base and he's going to put him on the base of the Mad Hulk. I'm guessing probably that.
I don't know, my friend.
If I remember correctly, with Mad Hulk, when I saw it, Mad X Hulk, when I saw it last, the base has got space that you could put something on it. It's massive.
Maybe between his fucking legs, yeah. Forgot to ask how things are bad. Yeah, all good, man. All good. Not bad. Suleiman Ayab. Hey guys, enjoy the chat. Alex, do you know when XM Studios will reveal the Coherent Brothers Venom? Yeah, soon. we got some Venoms coming soon. Yeah. Luis Valentin, yo, what's going on? You drugs, you statuaholics. Hope everyone's doing good. One more day of freedom. Why is that? One more day of freedom.
Maybe he's getting married tomorrow. If you are, congratulations and jubilations, my brother.
Yeah. When does
Alex wouldn't understand what that means because he's not married.
No.
He has absolutely no intention of growing up and living in the real world at any time. It's quite sad, really.
Alex, when is the XM? I'm getting.
My wife calls him the 40-year-old virgin all the time.
Well, yeah. Apart from we do get laid, but yeah.
He gets laid in it too. Doesn't mean anything.
Well,
I think it's because you're hairy. I think it's because you're hairy.
Don't put pussy on a pedestal. You put pussy on a pedestal.
Yeah, I don't want your big box of porn, Andy. I know you're gay.
Yeah.
That's the best. That scene, that ad-lib scene, is one of the best fucking scenes ever. That reminds me of me and you so much when I watch that. When they're like playing a game, like a beat 'em up game. They're playing a game, beat 'em up game, and that's what they're doing. So now I know you're gay, and they're just fuck. That is just us, man. In a scene, that is 100%.
Sub Crypto Brother. Hey Alex, 1994 Godzilla is going to be full polished stone. It's going to be way heavy. It's going to be 60 kilos. It's going to be fucking way heavy. Really fucking heavy. None of your little fucking resin So PVC, hollow, little Godzilla stuff you're used to. This is going to be big time. Big time. Me and Kaylee got engaged halfway through getting married, right? Wow. Yeah.
Well,
Again,
depends how long that engagement goes on to. If it's a stopgap,
I was engaged when I was 17. That didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Look how that went. We broke up when I was like 22, I think it was. Yeah. Anywho, fun while it lasted. I'm back, sucker. Good day, fellas. Hope you're both doing well. Things are hot as hell this way. I have 3 fans pointed at me while watching this. Look up. There's a thing in. There's a woman who done the bed fan hack. Look it up. It's good, Ben. She basically she's done a bed. So she had these like 3 fans on the foot of her bed, and then she pegged like the sheet to the fans, so they're like basically blowing under the sheet. It was well good. Love you guys, friendship. Yeah, well, yeah, it's been a while. It's like how long's it been now? Like nearly 35 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've been friends since we were 5.
So
35 years
house.
this year.
Tornado warning up north for me. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.
Yeah. Get in the basement.
When I was in Wisconsin, I had a tornado warning, and we had to get in the basement, and we stayed in the basement for about 4 hours. So yeah, a long time ago.
Did you finger blast anyone?
No, it was a camp. I was a camp counselor, so no. No.
Somebody said a joke to me that made me laugh.
What's that?
Someone said to me, like, how can you tell if a mechanic has had sex? One of his fingers are clean.
Fair enough. I hope it's coming out to Black Suit Spider-Man in the near future. There was actually a tease where it was like a blacked out thing where it was like a Spider-Man and a symbiote kind of like grabbing onto him. And,
morphing, yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen some concepts of that. I mean, his XM are pretty good of engineering, but yeah, it needs to work on the engineering for that one. It's going to be quite hard. Am I right thinking you guys are okay? Okay, we'll finish the sentence. Anyone updates on the XM Robin? That's getting shipped, mate.
Yeah, that's coming out to people. That's coming out to people.
If you're in USA and you got it from Todd or anyone like that, you just have to wait a little bit longer because of the way he gets them. But yeah, it should be. It's already starting to come out. Doug Dimazdimdow. Go for it, George. Dimazdimdow.
You're talking about
his surname.
It's Dimmer Dimsdale. So it's Dimmer Dimsdale.
Dimmer Dimsdale.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Dude, who taught you to read? Like a stuttering.
I went to the same fucking primary school as you.
What? You weren't in my class. You weren't in my class, and I can read fine.
I can't read. No.
You needed to see fucking Donna Avery's mum. That's what you needed to do. Donna Avery. Remember Donna Avery from my school?
Yeah.
From primary school. Yeah, her mum used to come in and like help and like go outside and take people, and you used to read. Used to practice your reading on your own without anybody around you.
I don't think she ever took me out to read.
Yeah, because you could have done with a few of her fucking lessons, you stuttering fucking idiot.
No,
you're such a cunt. You do it when you're reading. You're like,
anyway,
what the
I buy sacrifice the lives and freedom of the young to keep the frail and undead marginally longer. They change the narrative and move the goalposts. What will they demand of children tomorrow? Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Good question.
I'm alright thinking you guys went to school together. Love seeing a picture of you guys together at school. That'd be legendary. We actually posted one, and we must have been maybe
7, 8.
Maybe. It's hard. I can't. I don't know.
The
Harvester picture.
I swear we're at Harvester. Yeah.
The oldest picture we got together is like Harvester, and then there's another one where we must be How much younger is your sister's? Like, she
10
must be like
years.
10 years
No,
younger.
8 years, 8, 9 years. Yeah.
So there's a picture where your sister looks about 6 or so.
Yeah, well, she's 20, fucking 8 or 9 now. So
No, but I'm saying, but maybe she was younger then, because we were in. She must be younger, because we were in the old place and you moved out there. Yeah. Anyway, there's a picture of them where we must have been 12, 13 or so. There's a picture where we were playing on the Super Nintendo, and your sister's there.
it's Nintendo.
No, Super NES.
Is it?
Yeah, Super NES. I don't have that picture. And then you got like a green T-shirt on. I remember that. And I've got a Chuck Rock. That's it. I've got a Chuck Rock T-shirt on. Do you remember?
I remember that shirt, man. Chuck Rock.
I think
was
it's your
awesome.
picture though. I think it's your picture. I don't.
Is
have
it Chuck D Rock? Is it Chuck D Rock?
No, Chuck Rock. His
Chuck
name might be
D-Rock.
Chuck D Rock. His name
Chuck
might be
D-Rock.
Chuck D Rock. I don't know, but
Dude,
Chuck
I remember
Rock.
that fucking game.
So when you start, it's like ooga booga.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
remember
no.
that
So
top.
we
Used to
don't
wear
have
that a lot. Dude, used to wear that shirt a lot,
Yeah,
man.
but we don't have.
And your fucking purple Dracula bombs, they're my favourite.
I don't have pictures of that though. I don't think. But we don't have that
I
many.
got it. I got it right here. Right here.
In all fairness, we don't have that many pictures of us together.
Nah.
Just those two I
Because,
can remember.
yeah, so we don't.
It weren't like back then when everyone had a fucking phone and you could take.
Yeah, back then you had to sketch it.
I don't know. I find out tomorrow. Happy. Geo, that was terrible. I don't know what I was talking about now, but that was about 5-6 minutes ago. SF Cap looked pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to get onto that. Geo, the mechanic joke, LOL.
That's what it is. It's the mechanic joke.
What do you call a Russian napkin? Where's the answer? Oh, yeah, you even typed it. Okay. Jesus Christ. You can tell Alex has never seen a fairly old parent.
Fairly odd. Jesus.
Fairly odd. Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. There you are. Jesus Christ. You can tell Alex has never seen Fairly Odd Parents at Doug.
Do you know what would be nice is one day would be nice if I could sit back and you showed the fucking pictures and you read the fucking comments. It'd be awesome.
What does Labour have to do with you not being able to read? You're like fucking that guy from 51st States. I can't read.
Well, it'd be nice not to have to read. Not under this pressure, this constant pressure, this barrage of insults. You skipped my question. Fuck your couch. No, I didn't skip your question. I've just done your question, dickhead. And you owe me money. God damn it. Thanks. I'm in the US. I did order through Todd. Yeah, I mean, speak to Todd. They've only just started shipping from Singapore, so he gets them via container. So
it takes
it'll be a little bit longer, so like a month or so. Yeah, he's very good anyway, Todd. So yo, what up? Rome Ross in the house.
Yo.
How's it going? What up, Rome? What's up, Permica? Shit, Edwin, the other Edwin Diaz, Mr. Capaway turned up today. What's up, Danny? Statue Habit 71, that's a new one. Any update Warbuster? Thanks. We haven't showed anything for Warbuster. All I can say is it's like the biggest XM statue to date. It is really, really big. And if you think Hulkbuster's big, it is bigger than Hulkbuster. So, and the sculpt was really expensive as well. It cost like 3 times more than Hulkbuster. So, yeah, we're trying to work out quite a lot of things on with this one as well behind the scenes. But it looks amazing. It looks really cool. So we're just trying to pull some things together before we show it. But it's coming soon. I just got off the phone with Todd, going to get the XM Storm. Can't wait. Wow. Very fortunate to get a Storm because
beautiful piece.
She is going for big money and hope you got a good price there.
She's grown money. She's a few grand, isn't she now?
I think she went up to like 3.
Nice.
She was selling. I saw her selling for 3. And do you know the guy who's normally here, the Jewish guy, the Jewish ninja, Maor, Moa. He got his for free. The fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. His mate had 3 of them and goes, yeah, take one. And he was still complaining about something. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Gutierrez. Sup.
Yo.
What up? Okay. Crypto Nation. Hey, sneaking lunch at work. Love that. Everyone's watching them at work. I actually did a live. Do you know? I did a live chat one time at work. So this is what you call a Russian napkin. Is that the question? Oh,
well, yeah. What's the answer?
Is that the question? A Soviet.
It's a Soviet. That's brilliant. I like that.
You're going to use that, aren't you?
Yeah.
At least Alex don't have lofty goals for what makes a good day to him. I just don't want to have to read. Yeah, I just don't have to read, man. I don't even read the bubbles in the fucking comics. I just look at the pictures. Why do I have to read today? What the fuck? That's why I CGC all my stuff, so I don't have to read it. Oh shit, Alex, got me dying here, brother. LOL. Orchid Voodoo, Alex. I'll have you know that your XM2099 infomercial made me prouder. You're like the Ron of the statue one. What infomercial? I don't even know. Because we ain't even released our video for that.
Yes, we haven't.
It didn't get approved. But it kind of like, went to them to do it. And they sent it to them 3 times. They didn't reply. Anyway, what infomercial are we talking about? I don't even know.
You should just share it anyway.
I will. I'm waiting to get the release date. And when it says release Q3 or whenever, I'm gonna do it just as it's coming up. I'm always watching, Alex. Mr. Capel. There you go.
It's always there.
Now it's going to be about 50 people going,
hey,
Edwin.
Edwin.
Hey, Edwin. Hey, Edwin. How's it going,
hey,
Edwin? Edwin. I used to tune in for the statue chat, but now it's probably to watch Gio verbally abuse the dick out of Alex. Is it that bad? Is that bad? It's like doing a statue chat with my dad. That's what it's like.
You don't ever say that to me. Ever.
You fucking bully. You fucking bully.
You sound like some people in our group. Or they were in our group.
Yeah, look at that. Yo, Edwin. What's up, Danny? Yeah. Okay, now Edwin fan club's going to come out. Last I checked, Spec Fiction was asking 4K for Storm.
Yeah, that's not a surprise at all. Big
Jesus Christ. 4K. Matt Gomez, loving that red Hulk light in the background, digging the light in the shadow of the anatomy. Is badass. Which head have you got on there?
I've got the one of a kind one that I did. I had it with the cigar and the moustache. Sort of, it's a deviant art sort of depiction of General Ross. So I had it made, and I don't ever take it off. I love that portrait.
Is that the spare head I had on the base of my?
Yes.
Whatever I had it on. I can't remember what it was. Okay. And I give you that, but you didn't want to give me the hammer I asked you for. It's fine.
I don't have it, you fucking idiot.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah, it's fine. How do you know when a hooker has a good day? Her panties stick to the wall.
Dude, is that American, isn't it? That's got to be an American joke. There's no subtlety to that at all.
Yeah.
That's like a brick to the face. It's like tapping someone on the shoulder and going, hey, and then just hitting them in the face with a brick.
What? Seen announcements for a new Predator movie coming soon titled Skull. Thoughts? That's the first time I've ever heard that, Master Safari. Is that true? I've not even heard that. Wow. Subpublicas, there you go. Edward Diaz fan club. XM, the XM one man. I'm here giving his shackles.
I fucking love them shackles, man. God bless. Thank you, man.
God bless, and thank you for the Jewish shekels. That 53.90. We went to oh god, what was that bar called? We went to in Tel Aviv.
I don't know what they
went to a bar in Tel Aviv, and basically, I swear, at the end of the night, right, it was me, Rowan, and Rob. And at the end of the night, Rob,
It's like a fish finger sandwich
yeah, but Rob was literally like that. Rob was like,
on brown
"Don't
bread.
worry." No, Rob was like that. He goes, "Don't worry, guys. I'll get this right." Because we sat at the bar and we were literally like, "Yeah, we're going to get another one. Don't worry." And then they do like tabs. And then at the end of the night, Rob's like, "Don't worry, I'll get it, guys." And we're like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, last time we were in Camden, I think Alex paid and whatever else." And I was like, I don't know, it cost me like 20 quid or whatever it was, but yeah. And then like we're like, "Oh yeah, cool, okay." And then he got the round, and it was about like literally about £180. It was well expensive. Yeah. Them shekels don't go far in Israel. Boniga, Edwin Diaz, Edwin. All right, we're going to go into the pictures now. So just go through these quickly. Yeah, Skull is based on the first predator to ever visit Earth. When? Like what?
The Elder.
Yeah,
In
but
the
when?
ship, in the probably the pirate ship sort of time, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like he has the old
yeah,
guns and shit like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that gun belongs to someone. I can't remember.
Scott takes place in the protagonist, Native American. Okay, protagonist is a Native American woman. Okay, so they're making that then. They're making a woman as the main character then. Disney is a legal battle with who owns Predator right now, even though it's filming. Yeah, well, Disney owns Fox, so yeah, it's Disney now.
Yeah.
Yep, they're still deciding whether to make the movie PG-13 or rated. There'll be a female lead for the new Predator movie. I don't care if it's a female lead. That's the thing. I don't care. It's just about the other messages they're trying to put across during the film and forcing you. Skull is apparently about the first Predator to come to Earth. I wonder if the female lead is going to be Machiko. Yeah. Could be.
It's a good shout.
But then back in that kind of time, I don't know. Mr. H reviews have a vid up about the new Predator film. I don't know Mr. H is. All right, let's go into this. I do like Critical Drinker. I've been listening to him quite a lot. And some of the I keep getting sent loads of live chats by Rob. He listens to like loads of them. And there's a lot of live chats out there. And you know the funny thing as well is there's some live chats which are they have like people running the live chats who are like these massive names from like comics who in the 90s were like the biggest names, or they're like actors, like not very high level actors, but they're actors or producers, or they're like people who have some kind of background in industry and things. And you think like, oh, okay, they're doing a live chat. Wow, they must be getting a lot of views. And some of them get less views than us, which is interesting. Very interesting.
It made you feel better about yourself, didn't it, for a bit?
It did, man. It got me fucking well hard. I literally was there like looking at the...
I was
watching the chat, looking up in the left corner going, yeah, 63, 59. Yeah! Come on! Got me fucking raring. All right, let's get this done.
Something wrong with you.
There's fucking a lot wrong with me. There is a lot wrong. Yeah, but the rights are in lawsuit filed Disney, bought by Fox Evening. Superman Kelly getting in late. How's it going? Main character of the new Predator movie is Teela.
Well, then Predator's fucked, because that Teela was like the most manliest of men I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay, let's... I don't think I missed some of your pictures, Josh, because you kept sending them while we were talking, and I don't think I got all these. But if I go in here now, and let me get these ones.
Okay. It's the only thing when you go down, give the baby a cuddle, man. You're just like, oh fuck, I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah. I didn't think you were coming back. So it's really real world. He ain't coming back. Okay, so if we do that, you can talk, man. Fucking hell. And do you know what they do? Like, you could put like videos where there's like a 20-second intermission, and it'll go, like a back in
Manscaped is what I keep seeing.
Oh really?
Like
Yeah.
advertising for Manscaped, man. They just get everybody fucking advertising their shit.
I got Manscaped.
Is it any good?
The thing about it is Natalia stopped. She stupidly forgot to cancel it for like 3 months, so they kept sending shit, and they send through. So you get obviously the shaver the first time, which is good, and then you get like this like ball cream, like deodorant ball cream stuff, and then after that, if you like don't cancel it, you end up getting like some shit stuff after, you know. So like you get like the one thing that was good is you do get like swap out blades. So you get to swap out blades, and then you get like fucking like wet wipes, which are just called like ball mops. They got like they've actually got very good, very funny names, but other than that, it's well, you know, the price that she was paying for it because she forgot to cancel was retarded.
Funny that because that's like not very female.
What do you mean?
Well, like that's like more like the man that does shit like that, isn't it? It's like
order and not cancel.
Yeah, it's like my wife knows. I mean, she does all that, and she'll do like multiple ones all at the same time.
Yeah,
and she'll know exactly when they run out, and she'll be like a day before going, right, it's over.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck. How do you stay on top of this shit?
Well, you know, I'm pretty good at doing it, but you know, they still try and scam you anyway because they literally the last one I got.
Oh fuck! What screenshots?
Yeah. Idiot. Well, people ask, so whatever. Anyway, the last one I got was I did this thing about like update my CV, my resume, and I paid to do this. I paid like £3 for like a 2-week trial, and then after that it goes after this is going to be like £40, and then I got like a scam alert on my card saying they're trying to take money. Do you accept it? And it was this company, even though I cancelled it, they still tried to take the money.
Yeah, so they do.
Luckily, like Revolut said, like, yeah, fuck you. Anyway, the whole thing with BMR, they're going to go very quick over this because basically with BMR, a couple of people asked, and the whole thing is, I mean, I haven't spoken to BMR since 2015. The last time I spoke to him was when
I spoke to him the other night, and he's exactly the fucking same.
Oh, I did.
Any different how it was back then.
Basically, what happened was we kind of had a falling out because one of the ones was he wanted to come in the chat and have a fake argument, which didn't really sit very well with me. Then he started bitching about
our low boy video.
Like, I'm not really I wouldn't say I'm like bum chums with him, but I don't mind him and I get along with him. Is Mad X. I get along with him. We have, if you actually look for our thread of conversations, is normally like insults the whole time. We just insult each other the whole time. But anyway, but he was like bitching about Mad X to me about something because I said we were meant to get Mad X on the chat a long time ago, and BMR took it really badly that we were going to get Mad X on there. I think Mad X broke his ankle, so he never came on. He playing basketball, broke his ankle, never came on. Anyway, it was back in 2015, and he started bad mouthing about him, and I was a bit like, that's a bit off.
I'm uncomfortable.
And then
with this, yeah.
What happened was he then like we put out our Lobo video, and he started bitching about like he put his Lobo video. Our one actually did really well. We got quite a lot of views, like at the time, which maybe 8,000 views in like a week or something, which is pretty, actually even now that's pretty good for us. And he basically done his video, edited his video, put it out there. Obviously, he spent time on his video, but you know,
video's good quality.
Yeah,
his videos are very good quality.
But even though, like, to say that, the way we did our videos, still, you know, I would leave work early. I would take a taxi to George, which would be like £50 taxi fare, and we would film it, do all this business, get it up, whatever, and then do that. So I mean, it can look like it was rushed or whatever, which maybe it was to some degree, but it's still a lot of work. But anyway, he put a comment up about, oh, you know, these reviewers who are in it for the money, putting things out just to get up on first, be the first person to get it out, blah, 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 boo-hoo, blah, blah, blah. And I responded to him saying, you know, I feel that's a dig. And he was like, no, it's not a dig. It's this and this. And I'm like, yeah, that's a dig to us. And after that, our relationship went downhill because I then did the retaliation video of taking the piss out of his style and doing a video that way. And then he took it really, really badly. And I thought he was going to just reply and do a video pretending to be us. But anyway, the whole thing about this now is whatever. But the whole thing now is about where there was a thing on the group about him being a scammer, because obviously
Sean Sanders outed him.
Well, yeah, that's the point. And Sean Sanders outed him, but then there's obviously the credibility issue of Sean Sanders doesn't really have the best reputation. So if Sean Sanders says something, doesn't really mean anything.
Well,
so
it does if he admits all of his guilt. If he turns around, listen, if he turns around and he says that I did X, Y, Z, S, P, Q, and R, and he accepts responsibility for those and apologizes for those, but then says, you know, at a later date, like, I just want to clarify that, you know, I didn't do this one and this one that people say I did, and I did do this, but, you know, this person asked me to do it. You know, you can choose to accept that or not, but I will always, you should always listen to a guilty man's confessions, because there's nothing to lose at that point.
There is a lot of it where there's a discredit towards
co-defendants, man. They get taken down. Eventually, anyway, you listen to them.
But the point about this is he fucking signs his own death warrant, because he says in this picture that's been here for the last fucking 10 minutes, is he actually says that Sideshow screwed him out of $2,000, apparently.
Good luck with that. How'd that
apparently
happen?
He did it because Sideshow screwed him out $2,000. And he admits, admits votes, blah, blah, cowardly sticks to your original, draws screenshots of T&E, which we didn't have T&E. We had two other people, but anyway, Thanos ahead. I already admitted, because the company screwed me out of $2,000. So he's already admitted he scammed Sideshow. He's already admitted to being a scammer, and that's the only point of having that picture there. And then, like, basically, there was a whole kind of
but that basically means if he asked Sean Sanders to do it, and you don't take his word for it, and he's just basically said that he's asked Tierney to do it, that's two people. We have two others. So that means he's asked four people to do it.
We had 3 others, but yeah, we had 3.
Oh, it's the 5 others.
We had 3, and Tierney wasn't one of them. So yeah.
So that's basically 5. He's asked 5 people to do it. Didn't he say about Sean Sanders that he did it in jest, never realizing that he was ever going to do that?
Well, he kind of done this like bullshit thing, which was like, oh yeah,
mate, that's the most cowardly shit I've ever seen in my life. That really was.
I said it in jest because I didn't think he would do it. Well, if you said it in jest and you didn't think he would do it, well, why did you say here you said it to Tierney, and we have 3 other people, and so how is that in jest? It's in jest because you got caught. You know.
What's funny though, right? What's funny is Sean Sanders out at this geezer about 4 weeks ago, maybe longer than
3 weeks to do his reply,
and it took him that long to do his reply. That's just crazy, because you know what I mean. If somebody outs you and calls you a scammer and shows screenshots of you, and it basically you're guilty at that point, you're in big trouble there. That's bad. And then you go away going, oh, I'm going to respond and I'm going to do this, I'm going to crush you and I'm going to do that and the other. And it takes 3 weeks. And then what does he do? He does some video, which is a link to his own group that he's basically got. So it's nothing but supporters in there. Turns off the like and dislike thumbs and doesn't allow you to comment. So he can't be challenged at any point about anything he says. It's the most cowardly video in the history of man. That is not explanation video of any kind.
Well, that was the biggest.
That is a shut shop. That is. You can't trust that.
Well, that was the biggest thing. It's so suspect. I mean, that's literally like someone saying, like, you did something or I did something, and then us going, oh, hold on a minute, posting a video, they're linked on RaddTitan, and then basically only showing on RaddTitan and going, oh, here you go, everyone. This is my response, and then leaving it up for 5 hours on RaddTitan to get the support, and then making it live. It's just so weird. It's so like.
What's funny as well is what, because you know, this is what I'm talking about. Sean Sanders has been like messaging me since like he came out, and like just before he said like I'm going to do a video and I'm going to apologize and I'm going to come clean about X, Y, and Z or whatever else. Right? He changed his. It's funny because he changed his he changed his screen, his picture from the Pennywise the Clown thing, right? And he sent me a thing saying that he blocked BMR on the 11th of July, and then showed me a screenshot of him of the fact that he did that, right? Then he showed me a screenshot of the fact that he changed his icon, he changed updated his picture 3 days later. Now, if I go back through any of the messages that he's ever sent me, whether he sent it before the icon change or after the icon change, it's all the same icon now. It isn't the clown anymore. If I send a screenshot of anything, it's that exact thing. So
what is his image now? Because I don't know.
His image now is like him with his little dog. He's like laying on the floor with his little dog.
Okay.
But the thing is that, you know, BMR on that video shows pictures of a supposed conversation that he had with Sean Sanders on the 18th of July. He's been banned. He's been blocked for 7 days, and his icon's changed, and it's still the clown. So that is a fake conversation that has been made, because that's very easy to do. You can literally set up another messenger account and start. That's why it took 3 weeks, because he's messaging to one account, then replying from another account, and it took him that long to do the days. So he'd go, look, I spoke to Sean Sanders, look at this. That's why it took so long, because he was building that fabricated story from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's why it took 3 weeks, because he was sitting there going, I'm going to make his account, use the same icon screenshot that he's basically got, and I'm going to start a conversation thread, and it's basically going to be like, I think he said something like in the thread that, oh, you know, Sean Sanders was like, oh, you know, Alex and RaddTitan are like saying if I out you, that they'll leave me alone. And it's just like, show me that conversation between us and Sean Sanders saying that. That's what I said to BMR when I was talking to him on this scammers group, because he's meant to be added to this scammers group, and he basically made a big kickoff about it, and it was fucking hilarious, man. It was absolutely hilarious. The whole thing was like funny as shit. It really was.
Well,
he basically dictated to them. He dictated to them what they could judge him on. It's this is a scammers group, not run by him. And he was basically saying, you can only judge me on this, and none of the other stuff I've admitted to scamming about. Like, that's the
problem with that whole scammer group situation was, if you have, I had this conversation with so many people, if you have a scammer group, you need to be impartial in that group. You need to be someone who is there and not get involved too much in that. And the problem I could see with that was the moderators were getting way too overly defensive, and it was quite bizarre how how it was working. And with that, I felt that wasn't what's the word, like
credible.
Yeah, credible. Yeah, and I just felt it just didn't really work out. And the way it looked was just so suspect. Sorry, I know the image has gone down. I'm trying to get it back on. Someone just sent me a load of pictures. It just
my problem with that whole thing, I literally don't ever comment really on that group. I see things come up all the time, right? And it's like deals that go south on eBay, things that go wrong on Facebook groups, all of these things, right? And I don't usually comment, but it's very rare that you actually see an opposing view. You just see someone say, I've had this experience, and they put someone forward. The name goes on the list. With BMR, honestly, it was like a trial. They wanted so much, I mean, they didn't, like, Sean Sanders' evidence was like, no, it doesn't matter. Dan Dynamic thing doesn't matter. It was just like, what the fuck is going on
disregarded. Here? Yeah.
It was like, oh, we need new evidence. And I had to come on there and basically go, what the fuck is this? What do you mean you need new evidence? You've got screenshots. It says you've got screenshots from one person, and he's already saying he's admitted that he did it. That makes you a scammer.
That was the worst thing about it, is that comment was on the scammer group, and he says in that, it goes, I already admitted to it because they took $2,000. It's irrelevant. If it's like saying, oh, some guy did this crime which never got, it never went anywhere or whatever, so I did this back as a retaliation. It doesn't mean it's not a crime. It's not double jeopardy. It's
Yeah.
actually double jeopardy is when you say at the time, but anyway, it's just like ridiculous. But the whole thing about that group, as I totally agree, is on that group is normally the situation where
Open and
someone
shut.
shows screenshots going, I tried to buy this statue, it turned up with a broken arm. The guy then wouldn't refund me the money. Oh, okay, they're a scammer, and that's not a scammer.
No,
That's
it's
not a
not.
scammer.
No.
But in their eye, it would normally be a scammer. And then, like in this, where he admits it and whatever else, they're like, oh yeah. And also, so I just want to show the funniest thing is when I was looking through comments from BMR, his profile there, my first comment to him back in 2015, 3rd of July, is telling him that Sean Saunders is a scammer. I just want to point that out. My first comment to him back at that time, Sean Saunders scammed a lot of people last summer. Said that was my first comment to BMR. And I think that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And also, he was a moderator on his group then. Also, this is where the vote happened. And I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Damn it. Wrong votes. It's about, I've got the wrong one. But there was one where it was about BMR being a scammer or not. And it was like 150 to like 4.
Have you got a screenshot on there where he calls Omar calls it Omar the N-word and threatens him with violence? You got that one?
I can get it if you want it.
I really want it. I just, it's just quite interesting that this guy basically says that, us, for example, we want like negativity and division in the hobby, and we want to cause trouble in the hobby, and he wants it positive, and he wants it united, and he wants everyone together. Yet he basically threw Omar out of the group, and I shared this on the scammers group. I was like, it's not only a scammer, he's a racist on top of that. He basically, Omar goes after him and says, you throw me out of your group for no reason, blah, blah, blah. And he says, yeah, you're this, and you'll get smashed. And I've got loads of screenshots. I've got like 100 screenshots of that guy absolutely like abusing the pair of us, threatening both of us with like buddies like that.
I've got screenshots for everyone. Don't worry. Don't worry, George.
I'm not worried at all. But I think it's funny because the persona that he tries to portray to everyone is that he's some sort of, God-fearing, loving, doesn't want any trouble. He's full of shit. That guy is a scamming, racist piece of shit. And he is horrible in private. And he hasn't changed from when I was talking about him as scammers. He was trying to say in the scammers group that I was dictating what they should do. That I was controlling the situation. Everybody in that group was like, "This is ridiculous. You can't do this. This guy's fucking, whatever." And it was just like, wow.
I'm on the scammer group now, right?
Yeah.
And it's looking like they've actually deleted the poll. I'm scrolling down for like ages. I might be wrong, but it looks like that BMR poll has gone.
Is he gone? I think he might be out of there now.
No, he is, but that's irrelevant. They've taken it away. It looks like that BMR poll is gone.
Yeah. Well, then again, they're removing the evidence that proves where it has the comment thread and everything else. I wasn't happy with how it was run. I think you lose a lot of credibility with how that happened. And I said that on the group. I said I think that you're losing credibility by the minute. The fact that you're coming out with this, and he in that thing he's dictating to them what you can judge him on.
Totally.
You can't judge me on this. I've admitted for this.
Wow, I'm leaving this group. I'm leaving this scammer group.
Well, what happened?
This scammer group is the biggest load of bullshit ever. They have literally taken away that BMR thing. It's gone. That BMR thing is gone on that scammer group. That is the fucking biggest pile of bullshit ever.
Well, no, you don't. Yeah, see now this is what it is, isn't it? It's not a fresh cut, is it? It's not fair for everybody. It basically, I said on the group, I said what it is if you've got following, if you've got 15k subscribers on YouTube and you've got your own group on Facebook, you get special treatment. But if you're some poor bastard that sent a statue via eBay, or you're just a normal guy and you've sent a statue via Facebook and it's arrived broken. You know what I mean? And you're just like, no, I won't do X, Y, or Z, or, no, I won't do whatever. Then you're labeled a scammer. Look, deals go wrong. I had a deal recently that went very wrong for me. And I've not ever called this guy a scammer anywhere, or even to him, when we've been arguing, I'm like, you're a fucking scammer. I'm like, it's not the
Let
case.
me now while you're talking, let me get these screenshots because I've got screenshots of this, and I cannot believe that they've taken it all down. I can't believe they've done that.
Oh, this is
That
what I'm
is
saying.
that is disgusting.
They want it to
That
go
is
away now, didn't they?
absolutely, and that for me, you know, I'm leaving that group. That group is disgraceful.
Look, you can't have a group like that. You can't have a group like that if you can't hold everybody to the same standards. I couldn't believe that they were like
Disgraceful.
literally the other day, like, you know what I mean? I said this is hypocrisy at its highest fucking order. You're choosing who you're going to listen to and what you're going to do. And it was hilarious because somebody actually put in the comments to me, like, no, I'm at, we don't want the pitchforks and all of this. Like, this is your group. Everybody is telling you, the members of your group are telling you that you can't do this. This isn't about pitchforks. This is about you're meant to be running a scammers group here. A, you better be clean as shit, and B, you better keep everything straight down the line, not try and delete and cover up and move shit and make things harder for one person to get blocked or named on that list, and other people just get thrown to the wolves. That's not acceptable at all. Absolutely not acceptable.
No,
And he's BMR on the screenshots as well. It alludes to the fact that he's basically had a conversation with them, saying to them, you know, I said this before. If you were going to do this anyway, why have you even fucking, you know, why did we even talk and whatever else? It was all a bit like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
We want fresh evidence. What do you mean? The screenshots from Sean Sanders is not good enough. The issue with Dan with the Batman cape's not good enough. That's not enough. I'm turning around and saying I've got screenshots. I even said that he's on PM. I can show you these screenshots if you want to see them, but you can never share them. You can never share them publicly. I mean, if you agree to that, then we can talk about it, and I'll talk to Alex about it and see if he's okay with it too. But I said, if you want to see who they are and who these people are, and you want concrete proof, I can show you, but you can't share it. You just have to go on your group and say, I've seen them and they're legitimate, and that's the way it is. It's not for the public. If somebody says to me, please don't share this, then you know what I mean? Yeah, what can I do?
All I can say is, I mean, I can, you know, I can understand an element of if, you know, Sean Sanders says something, it's a bit like, ugh.
Didn't say it.
No.
Showed screenshots of it, of the conversation.
Okay.
So there you have it there at that moment. BMR has a duty to respond as quick as possible and share it.
All right, I got some stuff here. Got some goods. Got some goods.
Goods, eh? Got some goods.
I'm just saying that, like, you know, I can understand the discreditability of Sean Sanders.
What about Dan Dynamic Force? What about him?
Hold on. I can understand if Sean was saying something where you would be a bit like, oh, come on, man, fuck off. You know, you're just trying to cover yourself. Oh, you know.
But he doesn't. In fairness to him, he doesn't cover himself. He doesn't say. He says the truth. That he is basically a big fan of this guy, and he, you know, what I think is you should still have a little bit of opposition, but that's you know, that's different. I still think you have to accept that if someone's saying them sort of things, you've got to go, okay, were they close? Oh, he's a fucking admin on his group for however long.
Is that kind of no, all I'm saying is I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm saying that I can see why people wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Why
people would totally from a guilty by association. You know, that name just makes it like, oh, fuck him. He's just trying to do, you know, and they're not even going to read what the point is. It's just going to be factual, you know.
So fine, okay. Well, if you want that side, but then all right. So
if you have someone, then
I accept your point.
And then, but Dan is very credible in the community.
He's never done anything to anybody.
But then the other side is BMR admits the fucking thing. That's the worst point about it. That was the whole thing about the whole thing, which was like, what the fuck? He's admitting it, saying he scammed Sideshow, and you still don't want to add him to the scammer list. The whole admin on that scammer group needs to be looked into, as in,
I should shut down their group if they're not going to run it properly. They've done everybody a disservice. That group exists so that people can fucking look at it and go, okay, should I deal with this person or not? Are they on that list? It's a very clever group. It's a very good group to have. But with it comes a certain responsibility. And they fucked up the other night.
All right, this first one, I don't know how clear that comes off because it's really blurry on my screen, is basically BMR made a comment at the end of the video about how maybe me was begging to be in his group and whatever else. I would have said at the time that I did like BMR's videos, and I've always maintained that.
Yeah, he does some good videos.
I've never not said that. He always had the great quality, great camera, and whatever else. So that, but this is something that actually where he was asking to be on our chat. So it wasn't like, he's making a big thing about, he asked to be in my group and I rejected him. He asked again, I rejected him. He asked, and he says like 4 times. And then he showed me this video and said, oh, blah, 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 I'm a big fan. And so, fuck, I added him, whatever. I'm like, I don't think I begged to be in your group that much. I probably said I like your videos, but I don't think if you would have rejected me, I would have begged to be in your group that much. And this is him actually like asking to come on our chat. He's actually being like, let me know the next day and time when you guys are going on the next one. And I'd love to come on your chat with you guys, whatever. I would have loved
to have had him on at the time.
With you great guys. We offered him on, but anyway, it didn't go so well. And then also, so these ones are, this is where the chat was again. So these are really bad quality. Okay. Voting time since many people requested, including Dynamic Dark Minutes, which actually Dan didn't request it. Dan didn't want drama. So that was about out of line as well from the admins to put that there. Please, before you vote, make sure you read the whole stories, both sides, and do not vote because you love or hate, but because be the jury, not the judge. This case is regarding Dan Dynamic Menace and BMR. George William also may have more.
Plenty more
photos, but he doesn't want to share them. That's up to him. Should BMR be listed as a scammer? That's 144 votes, yes, and 5 votes, no. And in 1, that's fucking Steve, isn't it? God damn. That's him. Like dingleberries and poop stuck to your butt head. Yeah.
That's funny. That was. It's quite funny.
Yeah, God. I don't even want to mess with him. I don't want him on our bad side again. And this is BMR again. Sorry, this is not showing the whole screen. Get you. There you go. Look.
Did you say that?
There's him saying to Sue Omar.
This is the Omar, isn't it? Yeah.
They're arguing. It's fine. Fuck you. That's fine. Whatever. And he calls Omar the N-word. And he makes a big thing to George about, oh, I can see you want to go into name calling, but I'm bigger than that.
Yeah, you're bigger than that, all right. You go into racist name calling.
Yeah, okay.
And you're calling Omar that. This is a guy and there's 140 pounds fucking dripping wet that Omar would literally just cave in, and this is how you talk.
Snap him. Yeah.
This is just like I'd
love to see that. Yeah.
Mate, I wouldn't even be worth it. It would be like watching Mike Tyson and Bruce Seldon all over again. It'd be over in 90 seconds.
That's a better quality version of it, actually. So, yeah, same thing. But, yeah, just to show you, Anyway, he wants to bring us up into stuff. So, yeah, anyway. So
bring us and we'll share some more. Keep talking. Keep talking with your thing and we'll share loads more about you. You want to keep going into it. Maybe I just will stop giving a fuck about other people caring and just I don't need to though. That's the thing. There's no point. The guy's admitted what he's done, and that's scamming for any. And listen, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but if there's a company in the world that I'm not going to believe scammed anyone out of 2K at Sideshow, they are never ever scamming anyone out of anything. They're too fucking big to worry about shit like that. Listen, I fucking have plenty of experiences with Sideshow where friends that have literally and myself have had issues with a statue, and it's like instant. Here's your replacement.
Yeah.
Fucking order not happy with. Here's a refund. That they're so easy. They're
And
the easiest. They have the best customer service
but he's
in the fucking whole world.
The same state. You really think there's going to be any issue with someone in the same state? I mean, if you're in like fucking like the furthest point away, it might be, yeah, I'm sorry, we can't ship anything to you for the third time because it's costing us too much money to keep shipping this to you. But when you are in the same state as Sideshow, I very much doubt they're going to scam you. You know, anyway.
Do you know what's worse about this? Do you want me to tell you what's worse about it? Let me tell you this now, right? What's worse is that doing this scam is bad, yeah? Trying to do this is bad, but trying to get other people to do it for you, to risk their reputation, their social standing in the fucking collector community, and their fucking accounts with Sideshow, you're not even brave enough to do it yourself. You're literally getting other people to do it, and you'll pay them for taking that risk. That's shitty, man. That's really shitty. That's next level shitty.
Hold up. There's something in here. Hold up. So basically, I'll come back to Superman Kelly. Fuck the cape. Yeah, that's BMR said he told Sean to do these things, but he didn't really think Sean would do them. But he told about 5 people to do it. So yeah.
Right, he covering his bets, I guess.
Scammers worse than recasters. BMR is just garbage. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Thanks. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, why sue Disney? Okay. Dude keep asking me to post the statues I bought for him. Oh, okay. The dude kept asking me to post the statues I bought from him well before I knew BMR was a scammer. I guess he thought I'd help him. Ah, okay. They didn't screw him out of $2,000. He had $2,000 of pre-orders, and he threatened to cancel those pre-orders if they didn't send him replacements for the T800 bust. They said okay and cancelled them. So that's what happened.
Is that them screwing him out of $2,000? Is that his ludicrous? That's his mentality. What a narcissistic fucking retard! How can you screw someone out of $2,000 if it basically you owe them to? They've given you your $2,000. They've basically not taken your $2,000. Which way have they screwed him out? Does he mean they've screwed him out of $2,000 worth of stuff? Because that don't make any sense. It's
he makes it sound like he got screwed out of $2,000 cash
money, like he paid out.
What
an idiot, man! What an idiot,
Jimmy. Where did that come from? Sorry, I've not heard of that one before. I've not heard of this. No, it's the same one I just read.
Oh,
where did that come from, Jimmy? Did he say this, or if he said that, then because I didn't watch that video he did. If he said that in the video,
it's basically idiot. Like that. Somebody else did that, didn't they? Once they threatened Sideshow and they cancelled all their orders.
There was a big name who did that. Yeah,
he tried to threaten them with something, saying about their something. They just basically like, okay,
who was that?
Have all your money back. I remember they were like, here you are, here's all your money back.
Yeah. It was an Australian.
I can't remember. I really can't.
Was it that fucking rapper?
I can't remember.
Yeah. It was that Australian rapper guy that his initials are MG. Oh fuck! And he basically done that where he had I don't think it was Sideshow. I think he had a load of stuff for PCS or something. It was someone. He had a load of a load of pre-orders of a company. And he basically done that where he said the same thing where he goes, yeah, well, you better do this or whatever. And they go, yeah, all right, here's your money back. It was, I think it was PCS. But yeah.
But dude, that weird perspective to be like they've screwed him out of $2,000 when they've basically gave him his deposits back and just gone, yeah, we don't want your business. That's like a weird perspective. That's a very
that's the way it's gone then, yeah.
Directly from the
not John Cena. Yeah, BMR created fake accounts, cowardly hitch. BMR, the funny thing is when we did the video, BMR was such a fucking pussy about it. He went on to that guy Chase Lehockey's channel and basically they chased Lehockey and done a video on his channel to try and bitch about us for 40 minutes or whatever it was. And then didn't do it on his own channel, and then in the comments come out with all this stuff going, you fucking faggots, you this, you that, you
Yeah.
After he called us faggots, he then called us homophobic, and then all this stuff went on for like a long time. But the funny thing was, it was like the response was from us was just like, wow, I can't believe you're so much of a pussy. You can't do this on your own channel. Well done. Well done. And if
Well,
you
that
look
doesn't
on,
that doesn't help with his perception, does it? Because he
if
doesn't
you
want people
look,
to see that side of him. Wants to hide that side.
if you look on this guy, this Chase Hockey, I don't know, I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's LE Hockey, surname, Chase, first name. And you look up on YouTube, they have like Statue Connectors Unite chat, and it will start from number 2 because number 1 was the one when they bashed about us and they took it down because they looked like fucking idiots, both of them. Anyway, bitch. 3 weeks, is some bullshit, of course. Sean Sanders said himself he's mostly driven by ego, and most afraid of people not liking him when the dust settles. I think the implication was that his mea culpa, what's that?
Mea culpa.
What's that? Latin for what?
It's sort of like oh well, like it's sort of like that.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Would be to.
It's like hold your hands up. It's like, I did, okay. Like, if you drop something, and like, everyone turned around and look, you'd be like, oh, like, sorry, my fault. It's like my fault, sort of thing.
Basically, no celebrate Oprah. Yeah. Okay. BMI is angry and bitter in retaliation for the bitter end. He's enough accolades that will drink his Kool-Aid at the end of the day. Problem is, he's getting out of the hobby. Fuck him.
He was so close. He was so close to getting out clean. Now he's a racist, a homophobic racist, and the scammer. He should be on that list in capital letters, where he belongs.
Same again. Mea culpa. I gotta look it up. Yeah. Rabbit image. Same comment. Wow, they both do the same comment. All right, let's go. I'm going to go into the stuff. Sorry, I'm sorry that this went on for so long. I actually show full designs of till you wear. Oh, the t-shirts. John loves our t-shirts, doesn't he?
I'm in an affliction today, man. I can't stand up because it's but I'm in sort of like a Native American affliction situation.
Yeah, I got a Spider-Man crawling one. There's actually an older one which Lockie decided to point out that I wore this on the awards back in 2016 or something. Thanks.
Probably hasn't been washed since then, you dirty fuck.
Probably not, but you can't spell that on camera, can you, dick face?
You can't smell it there, you fucking. You smellless cunt.
Yeah. I'm going to go through these. Alex, show the Venom. Yeah, I've got it on there. Manny did send that to me. ATV.
I've got to be honest with you. Me and Alex were discussing whether to fucking even give this guy any time today whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's to the point.
ATV, can you send me the link? Sorry.
It's just like fish in a barrel. How fucking stupid they are.
We had a conversation.
I don't know why would bring us into these. I don't know why that guy was able to comment on that whole thing. For me, when they were discussing him, he should have been removed from that group while they discussed it, and then whatever happened after it, then you can be brought back in. That post can be deleted if you're not. Do you understand me? I don't agree with any what I mean. Putting it, and I also think it's cowardly to make it the people to vote it. You've not done. You're making the decisions as the admin of that group, and now all of a sudden you don't want the responsibility because it's someone who's going to fucking go after you, and he was going to go after them, and they fucking shit themselves, and that was wrong because that shouldn't be enough to make. And that's why I felt yesterday like I had to jump in a little bit because I felt he was managing them, and I didn't like how it was going. I felt like this fucking guy is managing them with his status and his name, and he's telling them what he's guilty of, what he's not guilty of, what they should overlook, what they should accept. And I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to call this out, and then I'm going to throw my weight in there and see what the fuck happens. Because I just thought that whole thing was just wrong from the off. And they've just now put themselves in a really bad place as a result. That's what's worse.
I'm going to be leaving that group anyway, and I'm a member of a group on a chat group actually that I don't think you would ever want to be in there. And I'm in there because I like to know the kind of bitchiness that goes on, and it's one of the bitchiest places ever. And while this was all going on, they were on top of it. All of these guys were way on top of it, and it was just like, what the fuck? Why? And they really lost credibility for that. The guy who was his name's Nop something, but they lost loads of credibility for him because he was running a group, and then all of a sudden he changed the ways because of this guy who had numbers, and they were all really pissed off about it, big time. And I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. ATV, can you send me a PM with that link? Because I couldn't see it. Capital City Statues. Hey guys, great to see you again. Great to see you too.
Go, man.
RaddTitan, what scammer group are you talking about? On Facebook, there's this like scammer archive something, and it announces all the scammers. I can add Jimmy. If you send me an email, I can add you to it. See you, ATV. Search statue scammers, should come up here and search. So statue scammer archive, I think it is. Let's see some pictures. Yes, let's move on. Tony Fennell called in some scammers in the realm of reverse psychology, and then inadvertently pushed them to go over above and preview they're not. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it's the last thing I'm going to say. It's the last thing I'm going to.
Jimmy, that's it.
It's the last thing I'm going to say on it is, if I called you out publicly, and I'm talking to everybody that's watching, if I called you out publicly on a chat, on my group or whatever else, right, and you had screenshots proof that I was lying, would you wait 3 weeks to share that with me? Or would you put that everywhere within 3 minutes? I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you've got your cock in your hand and you're having a piss while you read what I'm doing. I'm telling you now, you drop exactly what you're doing. You upload them screenshots and you say, here you fucking go, you lying piece of shit. That's what you do. Taking 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Nah.
Apparently he was on the phone with them and said, I've been a great customer. I've reviewed all these statues for you for free. And I'm thinking of cancelling all my pre-orders. And then he got an email saying they'd all be cancelled.
That's right. That's how much they care.
Yeah. And also Craig. First I've heard of all this. Fuck off, Craig. Fuck off.
You fucking stirry pop.
You
fuck
fucking
you.
liar.
You fucking started this,
When
you fucking cockcheese.
When BMR did his video, right? There's a scene. I didn't watch the video. I cut skip 10 minutes. There's a scene that I cut to, and it said Craig Walker, Sean Sanders, and John Williams on his block list. So you know very well what's going on, Sonny.
Well, we love you anyway, mate. You keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, let's skip through these very quickly. Collector Zane in the house. That's the guy. He got all his shit cancelled. This guy. I remember that name. There you go. All right. Anyway, fuck BMR. This is the Iron Studios Power Rangers kind of diorama. This is pretty cool.
We saw this last week.
I don't like it, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I know a few people ordered that. Looks cool. It's not for me, but 1/10 scale.
You're not into Power Rangers, are you?
No, but I think as a like a complete set, I think is a great idea.
I love this
Dungeons
stuff
and
like
Dragons
this.
stuff. They do the best diorama stuff. They do the best. If you don't, I mean, obviously, there's
they do. They do the best completed small scale dioramas. They do, and their concept of the spacing of it, the whole design is very decent. So is the Tiamat one. So is the Thundercats one. They're very good at it. They are very, very good at it. Very, very good indeed.
But it could
if you're a fan of Power Rangers, this is a big hit. But I think it's expensive.
I think the best thing they do is they don't fuck around with releasing like 5 Power Rangers at once, one after the other, and then stopping. I think they're good at actually completing the line, and I think that says a lot for a company because there are so many companies out there who will
start it and leave it,
start and just go, it's not selling. Fuck this. but they do it all at the same time, and I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, big plus.
That Power Rangers is a scam. I don't know what it cost. I think it was $1,600, wasn't it?
I don't
If it's
know.
$1,600,
It wouldn't be responsible of me to answer. I don't know.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's like $200 a piece. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. This end of the Koharic brothers, kind of like concepts they were doing. So they were doing like a thing about they're working now with Koto, and they're doing like one 6 so Kopikia doing 1/6 pieces. So Cable and Deadpool. Hopefully that's not the scale of them, but yeah, they look cool. Otherwise, Deadpool's going to be way overscaled compared to the Cable. But they look cool concepts. So yeah, there you go. That's the Cable. So yeah,
nice.
Looks nice. Looks very nice actually.
That's very nice.
K-Bros, I mean, they're some of the best concept guys out there. I mean, they do some fucking amazing stuff. Really good stuff. They're all the way back from Bowen days. I mean, behind me, fuck, I boxed it up.
Dude, I ain't got time for this shit. Keep going.
They're also then showing the Ghost Rider there as well. Looking really cool. That looks very cool.
Yeah, man.
You've got the AI Predator. This is from Prime 1. So apparently this has something to do with Moby Dick. I didn't know that, but it does. This is coming out. Looks very cool. Not really a Predator that I would buy. Personally, I would only ever really buy a Jungle Hunter, but
yeah, that's your nostalgia link, though, isn't it?
Yeah, personally. So you get the smart disc bonus part and all these switch outs there for the exclusive. Very cool. Does look very cool. And 85 centimeters, 57 wide, and 76 centimeters deep. So yeah, big piece. Yeah, I like it. I do like it, but I can appreciate the art, but not something I would buy. Also, you got the Museum Masterline Joker. So
kind of like this one.
Cheese. I don't really.
I like it. I like
it. Really?
Yeah, I actually like the slick back hair portrait and that holding up the smoke thing. I actually think that's really cool.
Do you know what problem I have is the fact that I think that this was made
shit pictures that you're sharing, by the way. I shared Instagram pictures. This are much better than this.
Well, these are the Prime 1 pictures, but
we'll keep moving through them because there must be more.
I'm just saying, I think that when he's holding the bomb, that was the way it was made to be holding the bomb. When you then have him holding this or the knife, I don't think it works. I don't think
them two don't, but there's another one like itself. There's a selfie stick one that looks good.
I think that's a bit weird though. Like, I mean,
I like
obviously,
that one. I personally think the grenade is the best one. Like 100%. I wouldn't even think about changing it. But yeah, man, I like this Joker a lot. I think this Joker looks cool. I'm a fan.
So let me just move this here and see if that actually makes it better. A bit small.
That's good.
Is that bigger?
Yeah, it's bigger. Yeah. So yeah, you've got all them funky heads, all very different as well, which I kind of dig. Yeah, man. And he's got like the grenade in one hand. He's got like the selfie stick in one hand. He's got like crowbar or some shit. It's cool, man. That's very cool.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to work out because this isn't filling the screen for some reason.
It's still big enough. It's okay. I agree with you on the knife. It's not. It doesn't look right.
The way he's holding the crowbar.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
It just looks like really fucking awkward.
Yeah, it does.
And really bizarre. Like, you know, like it's not.
Yeah, these two don't. This is just. It doesn't work. I definitely agree with that. I think the bomb and the selfie stick really work, but I'm really digging the bomb.
All right. God, what's going on here? So.
Yeah, see that? Look at that.
That works.
That's really fucking cool, man. With the hat and the thing like that's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
How can you knock that? Something wrong with you? That's a wicked Joker. What's the matter with you?
I'm saying my problem was the switch.
Yeah, but they're but you can't turn chicken shit into chicken salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Make it, Brock.
It's true. At the end of the day, you can see that the pose with the hand straight up is definitely more fitting anatomically with the body and everything else. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Works for me, man. I'm loving that clear resin and that vibrant green. I think that looks fucking cool. What scale is this?
1/3. Yeah. What, you did it
Shit, I
again?
don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, that's the thing we're talking about. We always mention the
Keep going.
other one. We always mention the thingy one. Yeah, the original Sideshow one, and I think the original Sideshow one is really good. I was playing with it. I got it out the other day. I kind of like I was like rubbing the rubbing the suit. No, I got like a clothes brush where he was brushing off all the dust and stuff, and that Joker's phenomenal. That Joker's so good.
Doesn't sell for good though, does it? It's well
gone down a lot. Gone down a lot, man. Really, really has. Really gone down a lot. 99 centimeters tall. Shit. 1 meter, nearly a meter tall with that gun. 34, and
I think the bang works. I think that gun works.
I do.
Bang works.
I do.
Bang works. Selfie stick works, and the thing that definitely the knife and the crowbar do not. Not even sure if they're necessary at this point, to be honest.
I don't like that head either.
No, it's pretty cool. I like them all. They're all very different. I kind of dig them.
And you got the PCS Grimlock. So,
not feeling this, to be honest.
I don't like it either. It looks woefully weird. It's
like I don't like the composition. I don't like the composition at all.
Yeah.
Looks like a big fucking mess. I've got to be honest. It's a shame, really, because after the hit of the con where they showed the turtles, which was fucking just amazing.
Turtles was so
That's pretty
good.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Hugo's cool, but like it's not really a character again.
A big fucking piece that is.
Yeah,
it's a big piece, man.
I think
Vega. If that's Vega that's next to him, that's deceptive. Is that Vega or it's not? Is it? It's
no,
the
it's
woman.
Mehmet.
I
think what they should have done, which I know that I actually found out recently that there's issues with licensing if you try and display old statues with new statues.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I would have, like, without that kind of knowledge, because I made a comment to XM and I said, look, what you need to do is you need to put this with that and that with this and do this and this and this. And they were like, you can't do that. I was like, why the fuck not? That's something you need to do. You need to put this next to that because whoever's going to buy it is going to want to know what it looks like next to that. You go, yeah, but Marvel won't let us do that. And it's like, really? If you've already got approval for a Marvel statue to make it, you've already sold it, it's gone, you're making a new one in that line, and you can't display next to it in a promotional element? No.
That just shows you that there's a point of being obstructive for no apparent reason that makes any sense. Other than just being difficult.
My point there would have been you would display this next to Poison. Because Poison and Hugo have the relationship.
Yeah.
So, so that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Hugo.
He looks well done.
Again, I mean, that's what the character looks like. So, that's him.
But I like it. It's still in the right style and stuff. It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this one holding the thingy one. I don't like it at all.
I don't like her either. I mean, I don't know the character, so that's the problem. But oh, fuck's sake. Let me see where that works better. Ah, fuck.
Dude, they're fine. Let's just try and get through it. Right? This is why I'm going to go to bed at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Is because you're doing this. And it's starting to irritate me and I'm getting tired. So you're going to start seeing a bad side of me soon. Just get them so that you can see them. The picture of angles is changing all the time.
Well, I'm trying to get it because, like,
yeah, but because the pictures are not uniform, some will be portrait landscape. I know, but don't worry about it. I'm looking at it on my phone and it's big enough. Trust me. It's not like it's really small.
It always goes wide to the sides or high. That's what it normally does. And because I've got two monitors, I think it fucked it up. This is then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So this is. Do you know what this is called or no?
Not a clue. No idea.
It's called Pretty Woman. Yeah.
Oh dear, really?
Yeah, it's called Pretty Woman. I think it's called Pretty Woman or Pretty Lady. So it's quite creepy.
Looks like fucking Teela done his makeup.
Yeah, looks like fucking from a Kevin Hart.
I'll make you look pretty.
Not Kevin Hart. Oh, Kevin Smith.
This is what people are into these days.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
That's actually quite disturbing. Is it a bust or a mask? What is that?
No, that's from like a 1/3 thing. This actually
Terrifying.
is literally what my hair would. That's my hair. If I grew my hair, actually not dark like that, but yeah. Do you know the funny thing is my hair goes well grey when we do chats, like really grey. Prince
It's just the light in
it. Yeah. Prince 1/6 scale.
That's pretty cool. Is that from the movie The Colour Purple?
Yeah.
It is from the movie The Colour Purple.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I
remember the cover. He's on a bike.
Oh yeah. Someone did a comparison actually, and it was really good. So that's that. I know
very
that.
Cool. That's very nice. If you're into that sort of shit, that's nice.
Purple Rain is from
That's it.
our boy Michael Sheffer. He's way into this. Also, I just want to say, while I remember, happy birthday to Michael Sheffer's wife. Who show her, Michael. Show her that we
care about her. What's her name?
Attentive to these details. I don't know. Fuck off, George. George, just fuck off, Jeremy. Just fuck off. Okay? I don't know. Why do you have to push it? We were there. We were like getting brownie points. We were like, happy birthday. You know, it's his wife's birthday and he's going to get brownie points. Oh, RaddTitan. They know about these things. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well done, Mike. What's her name? Well, fuck you, Jeremy. Anyway. And also you got the Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. Hulk Hogan's been received very well. Macho Man, bit mixed.
I actually think Macho Man looks really. I think Macho Man looks great. I think he needs the belt.
I don't know.
He needs the title. He needs to hold it. He needs to have the 1989 World Heavyweight Championship around his waist because that's what that's taken from. That's taken from a particular moment in time. I think it's a promo shot, and he has the belt, and he's sort of like got his hand sort of on the belt. That's why his hand's in that position. I like it. Macho Man, spot on. He looks. Hulk Hogan looks a little slim to me.
He's further back on this, so I don't know.
And I need to I don't know what era Hulk Hogan is at. There was a stage where he came back to do this Hulkamania shit like late in the 90s, and it just didn't take off very well. And he was quite lean at the time. I mean, the time where he was doing it when it was big, he was massive, man. He was fucking huge. So, yeah, I don't know which one that is. It's hard to tell from this angle.
That Leatherface looks like Alex in female form during the time of the month. Yeah. It does have the same hair as me when I get my Jew throw, man. I got a picture. I actually have a picture of myself. And when I decided, I think it was about 2014, to kind of grow my hair a bit. And
I think that Macho Man looks fantastic, actually.
Yeah,
I think that's really good. I think that's a really good job. That
good. Again, you're the wrestling guy, man. I think
that looks great.
I have my strengths, and you have yours. I never watched WWE.
Hulk Hogan and see more of a little bit more.
Which is why I got fucked up by a lot of bad wrestling moves because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he looks like he's a bit sizey there, a bit more thick round rather than leaner. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. He was never my guy, to be honest, ever.
Hogan?
Nah, never was.
The funny thing about Hogan, and I made a comment, I think, to James, and I feel really bad because I think afterwards James shaved his head, was, I think James, was it James? Oh, no, sorry. I take it back. It weren't James. Sorry, James. But James did shave his head because he was going a bit bald anyway. But I said it to Guerrero. I said it to Guerrero where we were in New York and he was being a dickhead, and I knocked his hat off, and I was like, "Holy fuck, you're well Hogan in. What the fuck you doing, man?" and then like he shaved his hair off after that.
Yeah, that's not nice. No wonder he ain't like commenting too much of our stuff anymore.
Well, yeah, he's working for 3 years now, so yeah. He's all right. He's a good guy. I like him. He's fun. He's actually in person. He's actually all right. He's actually not as bad as he was in keyboard. But yeah, Pure Arts. So this actually is the wrong end of it. So this is the. I'm gonna get so butchered. This is the Pontiff and the Yorm. And one of the reasons why this picture's here is because the Pontiff is in like 1/7 scale, I believe, and the Yorm is in 1/12 scale. And the thing is the debate I was having today with a collector, which was a legitimate debate, which was because if I was to have a collection with a Galactus piece and a Silver Surfer piece,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to be the same size.
No, you wouldn't.
But in Dark Souls world, they are so like way over the place that these characters wouldn't literally
they won't line up.
So I think what's happened with the Dark Souls line, even in relation to First for Figures, is it's all been done to
mimic the sizes in the game.
The
difference in the sizes
to relate to them being human scale.
Okay.
So that it's more of a showcase of the characters on a shelf rather than the actual line.
Legitimate scaling.
Yeah. And I think that it's clever in some elements, but I think in comic elements, I don't think it works. But I think because of, so this is Pontiff. This is the exclusive version with the background.
I've seen this. This looks well cool.
I never played Dark Souls, and
it's meant to be really hard.
I love. I've got really. I mean, there's very few things that make me angry. It's like video games make me angry, and my father. Other than that, there's not a lot else that really makes me angry. And yeah, so I'm a really bad gamer, which is why I don't game at all. I tried to play Donkey Kong Country again the other day, and that fucking minecart madness, I swear to God. I
knew it was that level. When I saw your post, I was like, he's on that fucking minecart again.
I threw the control pad across the room, right? And I shit myself because I thought he was going to hit the TV, which is Natalia's TV. I was like, I was like,
why are you throwing my controller? You're meant to be lending that to me.
I posted it to you today.
You posted it?
Yeah.
Why? Why didn't you just wait till I... Oh, because you're boxing all your stuff.
No, because you need the CGC box and the CGC.
Oh, is it in there? Oh, brilliant. Thanks, man. You're a fucking star.
I did. I forgot to tell you. But I did it today. I was just like, oh, fuck, I'll just send it. And get it out of the way. Because you needed to ship all your shit as well.
Did you put Thingy in there?
What else?
A Power Ranger comic.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, fine.
What else? What else are you going to fucking say I missed out?
No,
come on,
no.
Come on, Dad.
I think that's it.
Dad, what did I fail on? Come on, Dad. Tell me what I did wrong.
Listen, you can only call me Daddy if I've got my penis in you. Other than that.
All right. Anyway, this is the Pontiff Pure Arts, and one of my only complaints about it's actually not about the companies who make it. It's about the line. My biggest complaint is about the lack of facial details on these characters. So any
they're like shadow, aren't they?
Arturus, this one, the Pontiff and the Orm, there's no face, and I need that expression. I don't know that. Sorry, I've got hiccups. That bothers me a lot. But this
it signifies intent, doesn't it? That's the thing with a facial expression. You sort of you've
I
got
think you
something
need it
with
because
that.
you need to know what they're doing. You know, there's a lot of things, but again, with it being the actual line, it's not the companies who make its fault.
No, of
It's
course,
but
it's just
this piece with the exclusive form looks ridiculous, absolutely
yeah. It's
ridiculous. I
been
mean,
there for about 45 minutes. So
this is a regular version
yeah, the come with a
without
big
the one
angel
at the
behind.
back, and yeah, as you can see by the face, there's no expression there. But apparently, Yorm has about 40 faces on the base, but not on his
Jesus.
fucking face, does it? But this piece looks ridiculously cool. I really hope they box this well. I hope they do their research in packaging because there's a lot of shit that can break on those wings, on those swords, on those capes, on on that helmet. There's so much stuff that can get broken in shipping. So
Definitely.
from the stuff we've received from them,
We've never had any breakages.
No, the graffiti guys and the we had another one, didn't we?
Yeah.
2 graffiti guys and the pure. No, actually, we did have one, didn't we?
Yeah.
So the Assassin's one, we had a breakage. We did.
Yes.
We had to glue something. Yeah, I remember. But this exclusive version, again, I've not played the game because I've heard it's so hard that I know I'm going to smash the TV or something. I can't handle it. I really can't handle it. Do you remember the first? Do you know the funny thing is on God of War is do you know when you go into that little marketplace?
Yes. They
And then
break
you
through the
fight?
wall.
Yeah,
Took me ages.
that. Oh my
Took me
god! I
ages.
lost my shit. I lost my
Took
shit.
me
Big
it took
time.
me ages because when you first come across them, you're not powered enough, and
Yeah.
it's trying to teach you the lesson of dodging, blocking, and
Well,
evading,
yeah.
not just going steaming in there. Because I think you start the game just being like, because you've played all the other God of War games, it's like I'm gonna outlast
Oh,
you.
yeah, button smasher. Fuck
I'm gonna outlast you. You're gonna hit me 50 times. I'm gonna hit you 150 times. That's how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But with this new God of War game, it's teaching you early that actually you better move out of the way, move backwards, learn actually how to block, learn how to fight properly. And it does take a while. It did take a while, yeah, for sure. Other than the Queen, I think it's the most I've ever lost lives on was that moment.
You could tell that Alex breaks controllers like chicken necks.
I used to do this thing with a Nintendo. I used to smash it off my forehead.
George, I mean, when we were kids, George would be there and we'd be playing like a game and he'd be like holding his control back and he'd lose like Street Fighter or whatever. Ah! And you'd be like, I'd be there going, levels of life, it's my go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
George, do you want to try again, George? Yeah. Well, we were broken because the thing is as well was I really hope the Mega
Next
Drive
pictures.
The Mega Drive ones were bad. The Mega Drive ones were well hard.
No, Nintendo. The first Nintendo were much worse. The first Nintendo was a big square rectangle thing.
This is the point about scaling. So this is actually the scaling of the characters. So if you look at the Arturus, I keep saying Arturus. I hope that's his name.
It's not his name. It isn't.
No, because you're thinking of the other guy, Arturus, which is from World of Warcraft.
No, Arthurus.
Arturus is World of Warcraft.
From Warcraft. Arturus is that person.
Yeah, Arturus. And so that's the scale of these characters apparently in that world. So that's why it's been done in line of people.
Yes.
All right, let me get this comment off the screen. How do I get that on? Okay. This is then the new kind of Queen Studios Superman they've just shown and the Batman.
Oh, okay.
So they've just shown
these statue stuff.
Just showing these pieces now. Sorry, they're mixed up because I've only just got them, so I didn't have time to sort. So that's the Superman.
That's pretty cool.
I don't like it.
It's pretty cool. It's very different.
I don't like it at all. I don't like either of them.
Wouldn't buy either of them, but different.
different, but I don't like either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark Side. This looks pretty cool. I don't even know the scale of this one. One
It's quarter scale. This
quarter
is
scale?
actually, yeah, this is quarter scale.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And this is him. 170. Sorry, 70. Sorry, 75 centimeters high, 30.5 deep, and 37.5 wide. So yeah, he's.
It's cool. What one are you preferring at the moment? Are you liking this one? Are you liking the wetter one with the throne? Where are you leaning? Or what about the Prime 1 one? The Prime 1 is a Prime 1 one's quite nice as well.
Not seen Prime 1 yet. I'd like to see what Prime 1 are doing, really. I think.
Out of the two, wetter in this one, what do you think?
We've got the wetter one coming up, actually. Out of
So
the
save
two
it
so
then.
far, probably this one, but I think Prime 1 will probably beat it.
Mm.
I think Prime 1 will beat it. I think this looks a bit too basic, a bit too, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. The Steppenwolf head on the base is pretty cool, but the kind of detail of the Steppenwolf head don't look great. It looks a bit like,
Yeah, I'm not digging that, to be honest.
I think I have a problem with it's actually really funny because originally I was involved in the creation of that fucking Deadpool statue, but I don't like gore on bases just for the sake of it, you know. And I know this is an element of the movie, but I don't know. It's weird. I just, like when you see Wolverine just slash the fuck and fighting like Sabretooth and they're slashing the fuck out of each other. I just think gore and statues is a bit like okay. It just kind of cheapens it for me.
Okay.
Personally, is yeah. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. I mean, okay, saying that I do love my MacGyver statues, but I take that back. But yeah. But there is that. Also, you got this. This is the Iron Man. I can't remember which mark this is now, like 50. I think
It's
that
awkward.
this is really awkward. The way he's jumping, why would he be attached? Because he's obviously, I don't even know if you can see my thing here.
Yeah.
Why would he be attached here and kind of here and diving? It's such a weird pose. It doesn't make any sense.
Nah, I don't like
And
that.
then when you look at it, it's like for support reasons, you're
It's not
going to
looking
need
good.
a bolt going right through there, like a peg, and then this kind of weight taken here. But it's just so the composition of it is so weird.
Yeah, it's unnecessarily awkward for me.
Yeah, it's just like the girder, or no, not girder, but you know that steel concrete post is there for the sake of being there and not any other reason. It's just so weird, so fucking weird. I need to see that in person, but for me, I don't know. It just looks way off, way off. Obviously, then this is the con, so they're just showing them a life-size Joker there, and this is a life-size Joker, Queen Studios. So, any rich people who want to get this in their collection have a life-size Heath Ledger in their corner of their room. Wow, go for it. Yeah,
How much?
but I don't. No, they're not announced that yet. But
Okay.
that is, yeah, damn, that's weird. Also, then you got now. This is the 1/6 scale version of the policeman version
Yeah.
of the Joker. So this is the smaller version of it. Looks pretty cool, but not for me. Really not. For me. Sorry,
Bless you.
really not for me. I just find it a bit bizarre. It's definitely thinking out of the box of we need to capitalize on this popularity of the this Joker, Heath Ledger Joker, and
Yeah.
make something that hasn't been made yet because he's been raped to death. What can we make that's not been made? Let's do this. And well done for thinking about something out of the box. Well done.
It looks good.
I'm
It
sure
looks
we get
like
sold.
it's a nice piece. But yeah,
I'm sure this will be this will get sold. I'm sure it will. And having I think it's actually genius to have a 1/3 and a 1/6 scale version. To do that is very clever, very clever. You're appealing to the bigger market. This was a tease about the Throne series, so they had obviously the Batman Who Laughs, Batman, and then another one in there, and they didn't really show who that was. People are saying it's just the Joker, and they kind of like, maybe, I don't know. So could be anything. So they're going to be showing that this weekend. Queen Studios also. This is like I've got pre-order. So Thanos and coming apparently soon, which
what's in that?
yeah, well, I'm not really looking forward to paying for that at the moment. And yeah, and that's coming very soon, apparently. China Joy. So these are all the dates and things of that. So pause that if you want it. 1 core scale Mark 50 images. 1 core scale Mark 44 images. Dark side images. Police uniform images. Highlights of product images and videos as well. So you've got loads of stuff. Sideshow then decided to do a variant. Sold out straight away. Of course. Of the
Yeah, well, that's why they continually do it, because this happens.
Yeah, we'll sell out. It will. People will buy it. People will buy. Also, then the Black Widow is coming. I really don't like this at all.
Nah, I'm not a fan either.
There's
This is a bit this way. I've got to be honest. I think that their con has gone very well, but I'm not feeling this one at all. Really, I know that I got the impression that she's jumping on that and sliding down it. As that was the pose thing. It's like she's sliding down this thing. You know, like when someone jumps like front on and slides down on sort of like, you know, on the back of their leg. It sort of is a bit like that, but there's some awkwardness about this. It's just so much about it I don't like.
I don't like it at all. I don't. I think that if you're going to redo a character, if you're going to revisit a character, you need to improve on the last version you did. And I really don't think this is. I think
I would agree with
you. The energy blasts are weird as fuck. And I don't know. For me, this is bizarre. It's so weird. It's just, I don't know. And then you got the Captain America. I actually think this Captain America looks pretty good. I just don't
like it.
I don't like the ricochets of the bullets. And the funny thing is, it's very similar to the XM one.
It's pretty similar.
When you compare it, it's actually well similar.
It's better.
And there's that there. From this angle, I think it looks good. I think it's really good from an angle.
It's better than the XM one.
From that angle, I just don't like the ricochets.
The ricochets, I like the ricochets on that, and the base sculpt from Martin Canal's fucking beastly. Just love it. I like it from an angle. It's a great looking piece, man. I really don't like this at all. She looks anorexic to me.
She looks just
like bubblehead anorexic. It's like weird. She's her physique. Really I mean, I've got to be honest. The last Catwoman they did is my favorite, where it's like on the gargoyle and she's got the whip round it. She's straddling it. That's my favorite Catwoman. That one is my favorite, like premium format Catwoman.
You know what I really like the purple one, and obviously the
classic.
The purple classic one. Yeah, the variant. I really like that. This one. The funny thing about this one is I don't even think that the actual last version is in hand.
That's not. No, it's not.
And that is, I think that is a really shitty thing to do, is to release another version of a character when a character like the previous version hasn't been delivered. I think that is really, really terrible. I think that's ridiculously bad. I don't think that should have been done. These are then like loads of Doom pictures. So these were the Daniel Bell stuff. So he was posting like loads of images about his sculpts and things like that. So this is just show off all the elements there. And also, Doom. Yeah. What did you think of the Doom?
I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think
All of it?
I mean, huh?
All of it? Everything?
I'm not
Everything's
really.
perfect?
I've got to be,
Amazing?
listen. I've got to be honest with you. If I didn't own the throne piece, I would definitely buy this Doom. 100%. This would be the Doom I would buy at the moment that is on the market. There is not another Doom I would buy other than this one. If I didn't have the throne piece, the original premium format. I like the fact that the back of it is removable, which makes it really tall. So like, it would be a problem for me to display something that's like 33 inches tall. It would be an issue. I don't have that kind of height. I just don't have it. Putting it in a DTOF, I don't know about that. I don't know how happy I'd be with it. I think the sculpt's phenomenal from Daniel Bow. I absolutely love the sculpt, and the more and more I see of it, the more I actually like. If I'm going to criticize it, I would say that the exclusive is not different enough. I don't like the fact that their exclusive helmet, because it's not different enough, it should face a different direction, would be perfect. If you're going to do it like that, turn the head and have it looking head on rather than to the side.
Do you know what I noticed the other day, which I kind of never really noticed before because I never display it, is when I boxed up the XM Studios Lizard, and the classic Lizard head actually looks better on the statue than the modern one, which I always displayed. Right, I always displayed the modern one because when you have them in your hand, the modern one looks better. It just looks
more like a dinosaur head.
Yeah, but the sculpt and the detail for me look better. And when you actually put them on the statue, I realized that the actual classic head looks more like he's kind of like getting ready to whip his tail. He's because of the angle of the head and the kind of the way it was facing. It's like he's getting ready to fucking lash that out. And then with the one I always put on because it looked better as a one-on-one comparison, it was just he's standing there, and that when I did it the other day, I think I did a video of it actually, which I'll post, which is the I did like a 360 spin, and that really like made me think to myself, oh my god, you're a fucking idiot. You just displayed it for like 3 years in this like fucking lax fucking bullshit pose where the other one looks like he's gonna fucking whip you. It looks like he's in motion.
I'm looking forward to seeing that because I've never noticed that, and I saw.
I didn't notice it until I kind of even when I put it on and I did the 360, I'm standing there and I'm looking and I'm like, that looks different.
I don't like.
No, it's not.
I don't like. I've got to be honest. I'm getting back on point. I don't want to fucking like be here for the rest of my life because I can't sleep until fucking noon tomorrow.
No,
I don't. I'm not too thrilled about the base in this one. Like with the Doom heads and things, and for me, I think that's a little bit. It's not that it's like the worst base in the world, but I don't know. I think it's a bit dull, and I think
unimaginative, of course.
And that's the better word. I think it doesn't say anything else. It's just like let's put a couple of his portraits over it and some architecture. I mean, there's a whole story you could tell there. There's Mephisto, and he should be on there. He should be noted in there. Mephisto should be there.
Yeah, these stories seem to be designed to torture Geo tonight.
They are totally.
All right, I'm gonna be quiet then. Yeah,
you know what I mean. But it's for me. I think the base lacks a little bit of imagination. It's a good word. I really like the presence of it. I think it's got a serious presence. I like the flags and everything. I like the fact it's removed.
The biggest complaint.
I watched the video. I watched the video recently, and the inside of the cape has these fantastic like lining inside it. It's quite deceptive. It's like a shine, like a snake skin almost. Like it's like zigzaggy. It's actually really nice inside.
The two complaints are like basically that it's not green enough. Where someone did a Photoshop of it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing! That's so much better." And what was the other one? So yeah, and also the cape wasn't sculpted.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to help out them lads that are in the more humid sort of countries. But yeah, I mean, the argument with the green is a valid one, I think. But I mean, he is depicted a lot of times with more of an olive-looking green, so it depends. It does depend on your style.
Okay.
Well, I actually think I think this is a very nice piece. So yeah.
All right, then you got the Huntress, new one. Looks pretty cool. Looks very nice actually, but more kind of anime style. Like a bit of anime face to that.
Yeah, isn't it more probably liking it? What's his name? Your guy. No, Art Gem.
Art Gem.
Maybe Lau.
Not really.
Maybe a
I
little
wouldn't
bit
say
of Lau. Maybe a little bit of
the
Lau.
same guy. The same guy. Stanley Lau is Art Gem. Calm down.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's Art Gem at all. I wouldn't say that.
No, say about it.
But I mean, I think it looks nice. I think it looks. I can't really remember.
It's a bit meh to me, that one.
I remember. I mean, it's not really a character that we appreciate, to be honest.
That's why.
New Spider-Man symbiote is getting in hand, and
Looks great.
looks really nice. I mean, to be honest with you, the fact that this is not an exclusive version of this and whatever else, I'll pick this up later on. I would definitely 100% pick this up later on. I really like it.
I like it as well. I think it looks great.
It's fantastic, and I'd be very happy to have that in my collection.
Killer sculpt.
This then is the duo. So this is the Spider-Man versus Venom Sideshow Collectibles. I really hate that Venom head. I really hate that. It literally looks like it's been hit in the head with a frying pan. It looks so bad.
Looks like he's doing this, doesn't it? Looks like he's doing that thing with his kid. We go, ah.
It just looks so bad. It looks really bad. I mean, you're saying
the pictures of it overall look better than I anticipated it. When I first saw it at the con, I was like, "Oh no, it looks bad." I think it looks a lot better than I was expecting.
The way there, from that angle, the way his face is so flat and his jaw is so like the underbite. It's just so weird. And I just think Spider-Man hanging on there just looks like an afterthought. I really don't like this statue. Really don't like it. I think the whole composition and everything on this statue is just so bizarre. Really fucking bizarre. I don't know. This. Look at that. I mean, I don't know. I for me, if it was just a Venom statue and had a different head, maybe. But as a diorama, it's just like it's Venom and
it needs to be post side on really.
It's not
that angle. That angle is not great.
It's not an even display. It's not an even thing to display both characters. It's so weird.
Yeah,
it's really weird. I really think that is a really bad design choice. Really bad design choice.
It's a shame that like when you take for granted sometimes when like Figurama is a prime example, right? They do incredibly complex designs, but their statue, right? Any of their statues, when you have it in front of you and you're like spinning it around, at no point can you sort of not see both characters very well. They're both displayed very well.
Equally way.
Just like in a way that it's not like, oh, I can't see him. I don't know what he's. It looks a bit weird. Obviously, it's not like that. They're always in shot, no matter where you're going, and I think that's a skill. And I think this is a prime example of how not to do it, because from 75% of the angles, this looks awful. I reckon from side on, it's going to look okay. But I reckon from every other angle, it's going to look horrible. And that is a bad art direction. That's a bad choice. That's a bad decision from the very beginning, from concept wise. It's just a bad run.
I just don't think when you do a diorama, you want to have a 50-50 representation of a character, and this doesn't do that. In the slides.
No, it does not.
This is a Venom statue with Spider-Man added. This is all it is. I think
you're right.
And it could have been so much better. And
oh yeah.
this is something I would have pre-ordered in a heartbeat.
This is something that if you saw it and nobody told you, you'd think that somebody had sort of like manufactured this themselves. Like someone had the Venom statue from Sideshow and went, I've added this Spider-Man from a different thing. Managed to put it on the basis like an add-on.
If you look at the Spider-Man, I'm sure he's pegged like, you know, there. I'm sure he's pegged there. And I'm pretty sure if you took that hand off and you didn't have Spider-Man on there, no one would question. I don't think it's a Venom statue. If you took off the Spider-Man,
right.
they'd be like, oh, yeah, oh, you got a nice Venom statue there, you know, whatever. Oh, fine, okay. But,
yeah, got you. Why are we going backwards, Al?
Just checking something, sorry. That's the heads. I don't like either of them. I really don't like either of those heads.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that statue at all. This is like because basically people were saying how XM just used the same pose. So someone put this up and saying, yeah, XM, okay, well, look at Sideshow.
Okay.
Yeah. And then someone else put that up.
Oh, that they're like alarmingly close, aren't they? All of both of those pictures.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I don't hold any stock in the original argument, so I don't have any stock in this argument.
No, I don't either, because like if the pose suits the character, there's only a certain amount of poses you can use, and if you release
but when you know how statues are designed in the first place, this has no weight because you know
exactly,
that they're designed from from a zero. What's it called? It's T-pose, but there's another term for it. But yes, it's like position zero, where you're like anatomically just standing there with your hands slightly out to one side.
It's like that. It's
yeah, and you do, and then you start building the sculpting and building the character inside of that pose. And then what happens is when it's all sort of hot, like majority of it's done, you start moving the leg, moving the thing, moving all of them around to fit a pose. So this is not a point where you half-arse it. You know what I mean? It's not like they go, okay, well, let's grab that sculpt from, X23. Let's grab that sculpt and let's like change the color, add some of this. It's not like that.
I know, but I'm just saying that this is like an argument. This wasn't my
argument. Uneducated argument, man. Read a fucking book. Learn how these things are made. You know what I mean? No one told me. I didn't just walk into an office one day at XM and then go, George, let me show you, or I'd walk into Sideshow. Let me just show you how we do things. You have to look.
Well, I told you. I sat you down and we had a muffin. And
you definitely did not do any such thing. I watched actually a tutorial of something. And I've read a few things, but it's not. I mean, people like to. I think people think that that's how that this is how it happens. That they take one and they just start adding things to another. But when you understand that, you realise it's how backwards that is, and actually, it probably is more work to do it the way that they're suggesting rather than the way it's done.
Yeah,
it's like someone saying, "Do you know what I mean?" You know that they've
they've
taken that shoe and they've basically cut the sole off it. Take the signs off, restitched it, put more signs over the top of it, and put the sole of this shoe on it. And you're just like, well, do you know that they could have made 5 shoes in the time that you've done fucking one of them? It's like, they could make 5 different designs. It's.
But I guess that if you've had like the experience of turning the T-pose into X23, who was first, and then turning it then into Black Widow, if it's the same artist, then maybe. If you know that, X23 sold well and whatever else, then let's just do that pose again.
Yeah,
maybe that's a board decision.
That's a very much distinct possibility. Yeah,
I mean, I do actually really like the X23. I don't like the Black Widow. The X23, I love that X23, and I would consider having that in my collection. That Black Widow would never join my collection. So anyway, Weta. Dark Side. So this is their version.
I've watched a video of this being shared in Australia. Them unboxing it, like we're not unboxing, just pulling it, like the blanket and stuff off it, and it's spinning around, and them talking about it.
Yeah,
it's massive. It's really big.
Good.
I feel that it's lacking a little bit of detail.
I mean, I can only go by the pictures I've seen, and by these pictures.
I think
looks
Queens
like,
looks a little bit more polished than this,
yeah.
personally. But I prefer this pose, this concept, this design. But I think when I'm looking at both statues, the Queen's one's just a little bit more of a. It looks like a more finished article.
Yeah.
So I can't read anything else I say.
I know, I just put it up. Queen Studios Dark Side looks amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
Queen
a nice
Studios
piece.
released pictures of their Quartz Scale Dark Side today. I think we put it up. We already done it.
Yeah.
So some pictures like this is their Batman, which is a very bad picture, which we need more images of that. XM Studios are going to be doing the Green Arrow is coming out very soon. Also, the Car Arena is coming very, very soon. There was actually a little bit of a question to do with the logo here. Apparently, where this is black, this is meant to be white, and that's white, that's meant to be black, and whatever. So, like that, and that's been changed straight away. Straight away, that's been changed. So, yeah. Also, this is like a paint effect
construct
of
realism.
the construct to kind of make it as it's been developed, and then going into the actual
Clever.
And they're testing out paint schemes for that without using clear resin, because clear resin is very problematic. So it's softer and causes a lot more issues later on. So we're
Fitting
trying not to use
issues,
them as
breakages issues.
Yeah. This then is actually something which I put in here, which is the paint up from John Orad, which he done the Jubilee, which I really like the way he done the base, the piece on this. So the base originally looked like this, and the piece he painted up, it came out really well. So he painted up all the legs, arms, coat, everything like that, and then that's the overall pictures of this. It's done a really
That's
good
really
job.
cool, yeah.
Very cool. But the best thing about this is that come out very well. The base he done really well.
Nice,
I don't know if it translates, because this obviously are smaller pictures stretched onto these images, and
He's done a cracking job, for
the
sure.
bubble as well. But the base on that is very, very cool. Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Really nice.
And again, on my screen here, it looks much better than my screen here, because my screen here is stretching it. So, but yeah, so hopefully you can see it. This is like custom turtles of April O'Neil, where they made her thick. They made her fucking fucking thick and big.
I think Donatello could handle that.
Yeah,
Mikey would lose his shit.
So, it's like a little diorama with the turtles. Obviously, they're fucking happy. Yeah, I would be too. And yeah,
She'd never get out of that fucking sewer.
she would be out of the sewer. Yeah, yeah, they'd be going right in her sewer. Yeah, so that's that. This is then it's College Spider. Can't remember what it's called now. This is from like 460 something. I don't know. Kind Man Spider or whatever. No, Carnage Spider. Yeah, they don't take over. Carnage becomes Spider-Man kind of thing.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah. Only thing about this I don't like is I never like kind of vehicles on bases and stuff like that. And I just think that it's so hard to replicate that in factory level that you're already kind of fighting an uphill battle, uphill battle. To make like a cross section of a car is so difficult, and I hope you can do it, especially if you want to peg into that roof. Yeah, it's so difficult to do that. Yeah, good luck. But I do like the character. It's very cool. Very cool when hats off for trying something different.
I don't like any of that. Oh.
This is an DBZ stuff. This again is this is sent from Josh. I don't know the company. This is an unlicensed company. I don't know. We don't know anything about DBZ. Really, we don't. So yeah, DBZ, and there you go. Obviously switch out. Also, I assume
change.
And, yeah, good, great change. There you go. switch on torso. And yeah, very cool. This then is the Green Goblin custom. I think this needs a lot more shadow shading on this piece. They're still painting this up. Could be very cool, kind of Alex Ross style. You have the option to add the lenses, which is very, very Alex Ross. And only problem I have is the teeth. Even though, like, obviously Osborne is a rich man, and he's going to have white pearly teeth, but Goblin has grotty teeth, so these teeth are a bit too white and too clean.
On the cover, this is based off this. It looks like, doesn't it?
Does he have white teeth?
I think he's pretty clean teeth. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is. Okay. I mean, I would have said like to make him slightly darker green. But I'm sure that the cover is actually pretty much identical to this.
Okay, well, if they're clean,
I think this is a pretty good representation of the actual art itself. Yeah, I think it is.
I just think that the actual, it kind of like as a statue form, it would need a bit more shading and things. But I just think that as a character, I mean, my Green Goblin, his teeth are great. I don't know. I have to look into it, but yeah, those are cool. It does look very nice. Only thing I don't really like is I don't really like the smoke here. I think this could be better. But I also fuck, have we got pictures of it? No, maybe not. But you see on the base here where it says like Oscorp and it has like Green Goblin written through it. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's done. I think it's a bit too like when you see the two over the top of each other, is a bit too like they blur into each other. And I think you just have one or the other. So you have the Green Goblin to take away the Oscorp thing.
I think that's meant to symbolise the inside struggle between two.
I know what, no, but the problem is they're not separated very well.
Yeah.
So if you see them, it's just not separated. He-Man, big
Love
bulky.
this.
Yeah,
Love this. Big fan of this. I think this looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a really nice sculpt. It's a really nice job.
Yeah. Very cool. I've not seen this one before, but yeah, no. Very nice. Does that mixed media?
I think this is render.
I was going to say, so you can lift up and see his wang. No.
Wang doodle.
So yeah, no. Man Spider diorama. This I don't think the scaling on this is very well done. I think that the characters of Spider-Man, 6-year-old Spider-Man, and even Man Spider, they're not that much different. I don't think it works. I don't think that kind of transition between the three work.
Doesn't in the animated series, doesn't he grow to a massive spider?
I don't think he's that big. I don't think
he is, dude. I think he is.
What?
He grows really big, yeah.
Go from like 5'8" to like 10 foot?
Well, maybe more like he goes from Spider-Man's 5'10", so I think he goes from 5'10" to probably more like 8 or 9 feet. I think he grows exponentially, to be honest. I think he's in the animated series, when he changes into Man Spider, he does become this big sort of behemoth thing. I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's pretty big. Have to look.
Man Spider height. Spider-Man height. Okay, no. It's not doing it, is it?
Just type in Spider-Man animated series Man Spider and look at the images and see how he looks.
I'm looking. This Hulk. That don't help. Why Hulk? I didn't ask for Hulk. They don't really show man. Anytime we type in Man Spider height, and it just comes up with Spider-Man. It just rearranges it.
Of course.
He is Man Spider, isn't it? That's his name when he does.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
Man Spider, okay, there you go. Man Spider villain, Wikipedia. Man Spider content, okay. Peter Parker, blah 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 blah. Gallery, it doesn't do height. He ain't got height.
All right, let's move on then.
Okay. Nothing there too high. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's that big. So this is
I
in
just
like
don't. I don't like. I just don't like the composition of it at all. I don't like the.
weird.
I don't like the.
It's almost
pose
like
on
it's
top.
like the 6-arm one is almost like, okay, let's use XM Ultron. You know, it's a bit weird. Like,
Does look a little bit like that, and that looks a little bit like maybe Banner on his knees.
yeah, but I don't think Man Spider's that big. I don't know. I need to look into it. I really
I just
need
don't
to.
like the. I just, for me, the whole composition of this is a bit of a mess. It's not for me. In the famous words of Norman Osborn, back to formula.
Hummingbird Studios. This is. I can't remember what this is. Someone sent this to me just now, didn't they? Fuck you, Josh. Josh just sent me this. This is a custom one. Looks very, very cool. No idea what the fuck it is, though. So, yeah. What do you think about this one?
I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking.
This is from Overwatch, apparently. I actually did meet.
I don't even know what Overwatch is.
I met a lot of Overwatch actors when I was in the Philippines. This is then a custom punchline, so this was meant to be the new Joker girlfriend, and then it didn't really take off, and then she kind of left and gone now. Not really there anymore, is she? Touch with that punchline. And this is then a Sentinel pieces coming out. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice. Classic in it from the cartoon.
Very classic, yeah. 40 kits, 30 inches tall.
Nice.
She-Hulk. So that's the She-Hulk piece coming out.
Different. Quite
Could
nice.
be cool.
Could be
Silver
cool. Yeah.
Surfer, custom there. So many
Did you-
fucking Silver Surfers coming.
Yeah.
This is then the
That's the Spider-Man. That's the Venom
Venom.
that everyone was talking about. That's the
This is a 1/3 scale Gal Gadot. So this Venom is fucking massive, like ridiculously big. Must be
Yeah.
half scale. So
looks like 1/3 to me.
really big, yeah.
It's how big Venom would be realistically next to her. Wouldn't be about that sort of size.
Okay.
Certainly, if you're going maybe towards the movie look,
Yeah.
it's probably like.
What do you think about the way it looked then?
I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah, it could be cool. Could be very cool.
I like it. I think the sculpt's nice. No problem with that.
That's just nice.
How many hours is this?
It's like 12 hours, man.
Feels
3
like
hours
it's
and
12
23 minutes. Feels like it's what?
Feels like 12 hours. So fucking tired now.
Oh, God.
You fucking waffle all the time. Start drinking whiskey and don't shut up, honestly. There's no balance. Fucking hell.
My girlfriend's gone to Poland. I'm lonely. All right.
Let's go through the comments and then bounce.
All right. So, Tyler Sherwood in the house. I can't believe you guys are still going powering through the morning. Backlog. So, KD Collectibles cover this role. They were talking about themselves. Blah 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 blah. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay.
That's pretty much how this
They'll
chat's
just
gone.
talk. They'll just fucking talk to each other. Why the
That's
fuck do you come here to talk to each other? Just said you're picking the man spider's size. That'd be interesting. Okay. I'll come back to that. Man spider size. Fuck your dude. Whoever said just send me pictures, you can fuck off. Oh, Bryn. Bryn. It's been a while. No, Bryn, you can fuck off. That's still Gareth. That's Gareth's little brother.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey Alex, it's called recent chat on YouTube. Confused because I mentioned being my poll was removed. The poll will stay there. I'm not sure why you think. Okay, that's Gino asking me why by fault. I tried to search it just now on the thing and I couldn't see it when I was trying to look for it live. Sorry if it's still there. I apologize. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Sorry. But someone already pointed out I was wrong.
Oh, did they say it's there?
No, Gina just said the poll was still there.
No, but did somebody else point out before
fuck.
there was the...
Mark Collins sent a picture. Actually, Man Spider's well big. You see that?
Yeah.
He's like holding them up.
Yeah, I did try to
No,
say.
there you go. No, go back now. It popped. It popped. Quick. It's in focus. Quick.
Yeah, I can see it. Thanks.
Okay.
In fairness, in the first bit when you handed it up, it looked like 3 women in bikinis. So I saw. It was a bit like, oh.
Love the chat so far. Amazing work. Love you, Dave. Love you, Dave. Always
staying up 3.5 hours and listen to Alex's waffle is worth it. If you're happy, I'm happy.
But no, we already said that, Gina. That basically, an hour ago, wherever it was, whenever someone pointed out, it was there, and we asked them to send the link, and they already sent it. So, yeah, if it's still there, it's still there. Well done.
Well, it should be there. It should be. To be honest with you, I don't want to come across like an arsehole, but you've got fucking more important things to worry about than that. You should have handled that better. I don't think you or not handled that very well. So, to be honest with you, it's not great. I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't happy that I had to interject and fucking start kicking off and start saying things for things that. And then to be honest with you, still didn't get handled the way it should have done. A public vote is bullshit. You should have made the call, based on the information you had. You should have been brave enough and strong enough to go, yeah, you know what? People have been banned for. This is why, me and Alex say,
much fucking less.
People are banned for less, and that means that you have to have. That's the stick you have to measure your rule with. You can't just be like, you know what? He gets banned, and he gets banned, and this person gets banned because they've done some shady fucking half-assed deal or some shit deal on eBay or Facebook statue group. And then you be like, oh, well, we need lots of evidence. We need more evidence now. We need this, and I need to talk to this guy and ask him if he wants to do this. And I just thought it was handled really badly. And it came across to everybody on there that you were afraid of this person and you shouldn't be. If you're going to run that group, you have a responsibility to run it with no fear and be like, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, who you know, or what, if you come after us or if you've got some sort of problem. But I'm going to say, based on what I've seen, no, this is not acceptable, and you're out of here.
Yeah. Well, if you have a group like that, you just need to have impartiality. You need to be.
I'm not suggesting that they're friendly with them or nothing like that. I'm suggesting they were afraid. They came across like they were afraid. They didn't want to be the people to make the decision, and that's why you lose credibility. Trying to put it on the group to do the vote in the first place is you going, we don't want to deal with this. You choose.
The poll is still there. It's 139 people saying he's a scammer, and 6 people saying he's not. So yeah.
Any of them is mods and part of his group?
They're all his mods. So yeah.
To be honest with you, the popularity vote actually doesn't favour anybody but BMR.
Well, he should have had more votes because of the size of his group and the size of his following. He should have had much more votes in his favour.
I would have thought so too. That's why I don't agree with the voting system thing, because I think it takes it out of your hands, and then you're putting a responsibility on other people. And I just felt that was a cowardly way to handle it.
I pre-ordered the positive statue during the RaddTitan chat. Yeah, it's a
Which
great.
one?
That's the one that me and Josh were talking about, the Dark Souls piece. I made the for the pictures. I'm going to play Mass Effect. Mass Effect. I had Mass Effect on my phone, and it said to me I need to put headphones in to play, and I did, and Matt, that was the best mobile phone game I've ever played. It shit the life out of me. Really fucking scared. Like, really fucking creepy game. Yeah, really good. Onward Cap shipping out. It's shipping out, man. It's shipping out already. And again, you're in US, Carl. If you go through Todd, probably about a month or so, you're going to get in. You'll be all right.
Yeah, because all of his stuff will all come in at the same time, roughly.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Gio, for your patience and your time. And
Lack of, man. No, the patience isn't my strong suit.
Well,
completely accept that.
I've been friends with you for a long, long time. So again, I say thank you for your patience and your time. And that is you being patient. So yeah, and yeah.
Do you need me to come over and spoon you to sleep?
I'm lonely, man.
It's not true at all. I use you as examples all the time for pretty much. I use you as an example, as a great example for being sort of comfortable in your own skin. I had a conversation. I had a conversation with you're full of shit.
I don't like myself.
You're full of shit.
I literally all I do is I wake myself to sleep, and that's it. I literally wake up with that dirty sock on my forehead. I'll be there, and I'll be like, I'll wake up and I'll be like.
I've been trying to say to my niece, who's just broken up, like I'm out of a really long-term relationship. She's young, and trying to say to her about spending some time on her own, being comfortable in her own skin. I use you as examples all the time. That you just the other day. Katie. You know how old she is. She's like 20, 21 years old. 21, 22. But she's like, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things. It's something you have to learn. It's hard when you're young, but I use you as an example for that all the time. You're more than capable of just like when I bumped into you when we were at St Albans recently. When we took the boy, we went round. We were in there for about 2-3 hours, and he was getting tired. I had to take him home. I said to you, I'll drive you home. You're like, nah, I'm in St Albans. I'm going to head into town, grab some lunch. That's you on your own. That's good stuff, man. That's self-sufficient, happy on your own skin.
I did spend like an hour and a half in a comic shop, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah, but you didn't just stay there. Did you grab something? You do that all the time. You just do. You travel on your own. You eat in restaurants on your own. You don't care. It's a good thing. It's not something to be sniffed at or underplayed. Because believe me when I tell you, there's a lot of people I know. In fact, there are some of the most terrifying people in the world. Most people would not be able to do that. If I said to them, I want you to go into this steak place and go order yourself a fucking, a 20-ounce ribeye and sit and eat it with a glass of wine, they'd be like, "Are you coming?" I'd be like, "No, you go do it on your own." They'd be like, "What?" I'd rather fucking, rather fight a rhino than fucking do that. It's just so, don't underplay yourself. It's not.
I'm quite happy to go. Yeah. Okay.
There you are.
Which is Japan.
Exactly. Yeah. Didn't speak a word of English.
Well, Radd was meant to come, and he missed his flight, so fuck him. Yeah. I actually paid for Radd's flight as well.
That's why I missed it.
Fucking what's his Belgium motherfucker. Yeah.
Anyway, God bless. I love you, man.
Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Do any of you guys collect omnibuses?
Fucking Gemmin. I got one over there in the corner. It's his fucking fault.
I literally, fuck, they're all boxed up.
Still in the fucking cellophane. That fucking thing's sitting over there. It's actually propping up a few of my steel books at the minute.
I literally, the only thing I've ever done is like, if you look here where this empty shelf is there, where is it? There?
Oh, dear.
There. I literally had this like weird, like pre-order reprint Marvel thing of like 70 issues I bought, and
none of them are omnibuses, so your answer's no.
No, just these like cheap ones.
Wow.
No. No.
What's his back tomorrow? What's his back tomorrow?
T-Rex scratches his balls. Things keep you up all night. And Tony Fennell in the house as well. There you go. All right, let's just shoot capital. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Mad
everyone.
love, people. Be safe.
Thanks
Stay
for watching.
nice.
And mad love, everyone.
Peace.
Peace out. Where do I click?
I don't know. Probably share.
This is why you should be doing all this fucking like admin.
Russell, you can get drunk